Okay, would anyone like to do the recap, or do you want me to do it this time?
How about you take some responsibility and you do it for once?
Okay. So,
Tell us how you really feel.
On the Shards of Zorandos, Varane had achieved his goal of getting his God Sword from the trials. And upon exiting, you guys were in a fight. There were some shadow things going blah, 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 and shit, and, you know. And he was like, I got my sword! Aw, no time to celebrate. Gotta fight. Anyway. So you guys were fighting some shadow things that were all spewy and kind of disgusting. Came out of nowhere. But they had very similar properties to the shadow things you had fought in the past that were suffering from dragon sickness. So you generally just kind of assume that it was what was going on here, but how they got there and what drew them there is unclear. Eventually, though, you all dispatched of the monsters and then made your way back to Wellerville to rest for the night. And by rest, I mean get fucked up. You went, several of you, not all of you, but several of you went into the tavern / pub and were offered a we'll call it a special drink that definitely hit harder than anything else you've ever had, and had some shenanigans back and forth. Y'all were seeing some funky shit. People didn't sound right. Farian's sword shrank. Got a little weird, you know.
Jason got yanked out of existence and got thrown into a freaking river.
Yep, courtesy of Castle and his golem. Aaron cast thaumaturgy to fuck with you guys a little bit, causing the ground to shake and shit.
That was fun.
Let's see. Thurrig was basically just sitting on the counter like a child. He got lifted up and put on the bar. And then he was just getting drunk off of the other stuff. Castle was playing it very close to the chest. He didn't want to drink the stuff until he had everyone else try it first to see what it did. So, you know, being very cautious.
And then the hoe-ass bartender lady drank one of my shots.
Uh-huh.
Castle was having none of that.
Yep, she thought you were being a bit of a pussy, so she took your shot.
Castle has taste.
Anyway, upon that, after all the fun shenanigans hither and thither, you all went to rest for the night, and when you woke up, you were given something to kind of help wear off the hangovers or whatever other effects were occurring. And you decided you were going to go ahead and start to make your way towards Port Hawthorne, which your ultimate goal was being to head to Obsidius. However, on the way there, I rolled from my encounter list, and you guys ran into Praetor, which was quite fun. So you ran into Praetor running from a bunch of bears, and he had apparently stolen like a key or something out of their little den. And after a little bit of deliberation, thankfully no violence had needed to occur, you managed to convince Praetor to give you the key, although he was being a little brat about it. And everyone had gotten their property more or less and returned into the bears returned to their den. Praetor kind of just fucked off with his orb, and you guys now have a key that goes somewhere in the Roving Hills dungeon. You don't know exactly where. Praetor said it was for a chest, but that's all you know. And so you decided to detour to go into the Roving Hills forest.
And our guide isn't here.
Speaking of guide, Razora is currently so as you guys are, I'm gonna say like right here, because from here you have to go on foot. You guys get off of your wagon and whatnot. Razora slips and falls into the bag of holding.
Whoop! She fell in with the cart.
Yeah, she started to step off the cart, and there was a little moisture there, and she just kind of slipped, and you all just kind of see her go head first, and her legs are all dangling out, and then just kind of sucks her in.
Oh.
At least she's got tortillas in there. She's not going to starve.
That's true. We do have a lot of tortillas in there.
Have a ton.
And then what? We decide to just leave her there?
We
look at her. Huh, neat.
You guys look at her and she says, I'm going to just take a nap. Leave me in here. So.
Oh, okay.
She decides she's going to take a nap.
Okay.
Razor, have another long rest. Anyway, at this point in time, you guys have made your way back to the entrance of the Roving Hills Forest cave. And I need to do this.
Has the party been here before?
They have, you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to put your colors there, but Razor's not there.
That's right.
Not that one. That'll work. Okay. So you guys come to the entrance. And this area is already mapped out because you have been here before, minus Matthias. However, because they've been here before, they're able to kind of give you guidance as to what this place already looks like. However, there's clearly something missing because you've been given a key to a place, or at least they said a chest, that you must not have found.
I vaguely think I remember there was a chest that couldn't be opened.
I think it's in room 10 or it's in 11.
It was 7.
Was it in 7?
I thought, maybe.
I thought it was somewhere here. Maybe I'm wrong. That would be 10.
I remember room 1 or 2 was the mimic fight.
2 was the mimic fight.
Are we speaking in character or not? Because otherwise Matthias is very confused.
This is above.
No, this is us actually trying us to remember.
Mm-hmm. This is above table.
No, we're totally in character. Room 1, room 5, 7.
Yeah, they all had numbers.
No.
Was it room
Definitely above
6,
2.
7?
Oh. He left.
For a second, I thought he kicked me out. Oh.
Let's go to 11 because I'm pretty sure that's where it was.
11.
All right.
We can walk our way to the east and do 10, 11, and if it's not there, we'll go to 7.
I mean, might
Yeah,
as
we
well.
can head.
Yeah, we can just kind of like do a quick generic sweep of the rooms. Nothing in depth.
Who currently has the key? Would it be Castle?
Yeah,
he got it from
I got
Praetor?
it from the bear.
Or oh yeah, that's right. You got it from the bear.
No, I got the orb from the bear.
Then you got it from
Who-
Praetor because you gave him back the orb.
Question: how big is the
Okay.
key?
It's not terribly. I would say like it's bigger than most keys. Maybe the size of like a traditional butter knife. It's
Okay.
pretty long.
Is it 5, 10, 15 pounds? Is it like heavy or it's light?
It's definitely pretty light. It's not like a crazy
Good.
heavy key.
Just making sure. You never know.
Why would it be that?
It's made out of
Or
dwarf star.
Is it,
Only
or
Superman
was it
can
made to
lift
be
it.
used by larger people?
It matters.
He's making sure it's not a god sword in disguise.
Is it only
it
for somebody
matters.
who's worthy, like Mjolnir?
Let's move.
He-Man. Yeah.
So as we are progressing through this again, Castle would attempt to fill Matthias in about what this place is from their
Sounds like
prior exploits.
It sounds like you've been here before. What were you here for?
I think we were here for one of the above table or under table, whatever. We were here for one of the shards, weren't we? For the trident.
Yeah, another the crystals, like the conduit
So,
crystals.
yeah.
Conduit crystals.
Yeah, we were looking for a conduit crystal, and this is where Raxora found her baby dragon.
This
Yeah, we
next
found
is-
this.
Right?
I pull the trident out of the bag of holding and I show him. We found one of these crystals in here.
Crystal. Wait, I thought you meant it was a shard, like what some of the others have.
No, that's this. And I
no.
pull out the sword to show him.
How about you put that back in the bag?
Yep.
We're in a cave. Who's gonna come in here?
We were under the
That's
ocean,
back.
literally, and the guy just appeared. All right, like don't be dumb.
True.
Okay.
All right, here. Let me get the key and I'll run over and check to see what room they're in.
Under the sea.
In that case, Castle, is there anything in particular I should be on the lookout for?
Maybe a door or a chest that remains locked, because we swept this place once pretty well already. Who the fuck keeps changing my character color?
While Castle is filling in Matthias, Aaron wants to take a glance around the first entry room. Is there anything different from the last time we were in here?
So, just on first glance, and I'll just say because your passive perception is decent enough, you can tell that there's definitely been some foot traffic, but not enough to like warrant any kind of like concern.
Okay.
Like, you definitely tell people have come in and checked it out, but quickly left after realizing it's already been,
Ransacked?
By us.
Well, Aaron is going to go ahead and start heading up the passage. I don't know if anybody's going to follow, but
The castle would be kind of just hitting the rooms
Okay.
quickly to kind of see if you could find out where this key might be used.
Okay.
Matthias will follow along Castle, observing like the architecture of the rooms and wondering if there's any, trying to find differences between them and if any of them are in similar design to the key.
So as for the doors don't even have really locks on them aside from like very rudimentary ones. And any ones that have anything more complicated have already been unlocked by you guys. As for the bedrooms like 1 and 2, you actually find signs of people having stayed in there, like they were staying like for small periods of time. People have clearly been using this cave as a bit of a shelter.
After they were here,
Mm-hmm. You don't find signs of anyone remaining here, but you do find like where signs of like people having been here.
Actually, as we get to the corner here, Castle's gonna stop, leave his gold in there, and he's gonna check this room.
Okay.
Because remember, some stuff definitely went down here.
So you go into the room with the crystals,
Mhm.
and all of the crystals are still there, like, but you can see on like the base area where they're like clasped, people were trying to like dig into them to get them out, but were completely unsuccessful.
That definitely wasn't here last time.
the crystals.
No, and then I point out the markings that looked like they were attempted to be tampered with.
What
This
was
was-
for. It looks like the magic circle from the tower.
Well, to put it lightly, once we activated, I think we connected above table. We connected like the lines in here,
Yeah.
and once we did, we activated some kind of system in here, and it did something to Rizora.
Yeah, give her like
Intelligence.
above table. It was a stat boost. Yeah. In world, she felt better.
she got stroke.
But
Well,
not sure if what we're
Jason,
looking for is in here.
You roll me a perception. Oh god, I forgot about the dice.
Nice. Good perception.
Okay, so you don't see any kind of like keyhole for what the kind of key you're looking for. However, as you're giving the room another once over, you actually spot little indents on the pillars that almost look like buttons.
Kessel's gonna, as he's gonna go to step away, but he'll notice the indents and kind of like cock his head, like, okay, I didn't see those last time we were here. Walk up and kind of trace them with my fingers, see what happens.
So as you trace it with your fingers, you can feel a little bit of give. These are clearly buttons.
Okay, so how many buttons are there?
One on each pillar.
All right, I'll push the pillar close to me. I'll push the button.
You press the button and it releases the crystal.
Oh shit. Matthias, would you go along the other side of this room, and there should be an indent on the pillar. Once you press it, the crystal seems to come loose, and then I would do the same to the one here in front of me.
And the same thing happens. The buttons are releasing the crystals.
So Matthias will go to where Castle directs, and and press the button, and the crystal releases there.
Yep.
And then, as if listening, Harmig jumps off from Matthias' shoulder and kind of crawls up to the remaining pillar, as if the hat immediately helped him understand what was going on.
I love the hat.
Yeah, this is.
Wait, how big are the crystals?
So these crystals, I'd say they're sizable, like
Size of
almost about the size of your head.
So Harmig like pushes his entire paw on the button, and then the crystal unlodges and bumps him on the head as it hits the ground.
Oh,
Jesus.
dink!
You all right there, guy?
So
Sorry, I didn't catch that sound. Could you do it again?
so what are these crystals for? These are part of what gave Rizora her power?
Yeah. Other than that, we didn't think they could be removed. Apparently, somebody else thought they could be, but they didn't know how to do it. I think we should take them with us just to be safe.
You may have a point there. Here, I give Matthias will give Hit the one he had, and pick up the one next to Harmig as he recovers and perches himself back on Matthias. I trust him with you.
Them, and could my golem carry these in a single hand?
We could probably carry about 2 of them in a single hand.
Okay, so I would give my golem 2 of them,
Okay.
and kind of stow the other 2 in my bag.
All right. Well, since you guys have done that, let me go over here to these guys now. God damn, you guys get over here quick. Okay, so
Well, Jason's gonna take a look at room 10.
So room 10, you guys don't find anything in here. All these chests have already been. Actually, hold on a second. I need to.
Be right back, but I'm still listening.
Okay. Do I still have the note for this? Holy shit, I do.
I remember it, but do you?
Yes, I do. Now I do anyway. Okay.
I remember exactly what's in there.
Jason,
Yes, sir.
roll me a perception.
You got it.
Roll
Oh,
ice
I
slot, boy.
Baby money.
I was gonna say it didn't
Nice.
roll on my screen, so I couldn't see what it was. So that's a
You got a
19. What do I see in here, sir?
Wait, you rolled a 19?
Yeah, it showed it on the thing, on the screen.
I saw it roll on
And-
screen, but I'm not seeing the. Because what's your bonus for it? Because it shouldn't be 19, you know what I mean?
+4.
So you rolled a 20. Okay, 23. Okay. Fucking A. You found 400 gold lying in a box that you missed.
Fuck yeah! Put that in party inventory. Give us an extra set of gold. Add. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else I can perceive in this room?
That is all you were able to perceive in that room.
Fantastic.
Aaron is back in the office next to the chapel.
Okay.
Can I see anything of interest in here that we might have missed?
Roll me a perception.
Oh, how surprising!
Yeah, I wanted to
No.
see
Prescription.
the.
You can go back there if you want to, Nero.
That is a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
All right.
There is.
So, in this room, you notice primarily that some people have, like, there's been a little bit more traffic coming and going, especially since this area here is now actually open.
Okay.
Pin. However, something you actually notice as you're looking around is underneath the table, somebody stowed a piece of paper under there as if it was meant for somebody else to find.
I will go for the piece of paper.
So you take the piece of paper, and on the note it says "Strange keyhole found on the altar. No key found."
On the altar. So Aaron will then go and look at the altar, I assume?
And as soon as
Jason
you
will
look
walk in and be like, "You found something?"
Bro, were you even paying? Where the fuck were you at?
I was in the
In
hallway.
that room with the money.
I was in the
I was
hallway.
reading a
No,
note.
he-
I was reading a note.
No, Jason
I wasn't
walked
reading
into
it out loud.
Jason walked into the hallway after he was done in the money room.
Yeah, me and Ferran were coming down, and we walked into the chapel as he's walking in. It's like, "Hey, man, did you find anything?"
Okay.
Well, Aaron's going to look for the keyhole before he responds.
So you don't see anything on the front of it.
And then I will go and look at the back of it.
You don't see anything on the back of it.
Anything on either side?
Roll me a investigation.
Not bad.
So as you're kind of like now giving this a bit more of a hardcore once over, you notice that the keyhole is on the floor in front of it.
Like over here
Yep.
in front of it? Okay.
It's still attached to what would be part of the altar, but it's on the ground, and it's even
Okay.
it even kind of the way like the teeth of the lock it blends into the altar, so it was actually pretty hard to see.
And would this match up with the key that we have?
As far as you can tell, possibly, but since you don't have the key, you can't
Key.
test it.
Okay. Who currently has the key? Is it still Castle?
Yep.
Yep, Castle. In that case, I will let Jason know. Hey, I think I found the keyhole. If somebody wants to go and get Castle.
Can do.
Oh my God.
So as we're walking this way, Matthias and myself and my golem, I would have the golem walking in front of us, just out of habit, because of what happened the last time we were here.
This is fantastic. Then,
If you didn't notice,
right into the golem.
I did leave
Ow.
my elk back towards the entrance to watch for anybody following us.
But like as we're walking
Okay.
down this hallway, Castle would be telling Matthias about the arrows and how Geo just walked and then sprinted down the hallway and started smashing shit.
and then as you said, smashing shit, I just oops.
Also, Thurig, do me a favor and roll me perception for your room real quick.
Never mind. I see nothing.
Hold on.
That's a 15. What do you mean you see nothing?
Actually, on that table over by the fireplace, you don't know what to make of it exactly, but you find evidence of like apothecary stuff being done. So like you find a pestle and mortar, and like herb materials and like some kind of like crushed gem in there, like someone was trying to mix some kind of potion.
Huh.
But the ingredients are weird. Like you've never seen a potion with these particular like ingredients in there, so you don't know what was being made.
Drinking
Gotcha.
shards of crystals.
He just drinks it.
Yeah, I just crush him up and just snort him.
Oh yeah.
That's the good stuff. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
he comes out of the room and he's just got like crystal up in his nose, like.
What was in there? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Just the guy.
The Elmo.
Castle, Aaron might have found something resembling a keyhole in the altar room over here.
Castle,
Hey,
Castle, did you hear?
What do you guys
I
have in
think
your
there-
hands?
Castle, did you hear something? I think I heard a voice coming out of the golem's rear end.
That is not where I landed.
The golem will just kind of turn and look and like check.
I am definitely just standing down the hallway. Hey guys.
Also, you don't see the gems because the golem has 2 of them in his fist, and the other ones are in my bag.
Oh, he's holding. Oh, okay. I thought he had an open hand and he was just holding it. Never mind. Hey, come with me. We think we found the keyhole.
I'm gonna look at Matthias and be like, that concludes our tour.
Da-da-dum, 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 dum-dum, ba-da-da-dum.
Oh god, I
Just
got
show
you in
off.
the group here.
I'll be sure to leave you a good review.
Excellent.
Do you want me to drag you, Nero? Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Damn, through the walls.
Oh yeah.
Aaron, seeing Castle come in, will gesture to Castle to come towards the altar and point at the keyhole.
So
Step off to the side slightly.
as we get here and like I notice we're in front of an altar and there's like a crowd of people, I'll be like, I'm gonna look at Aaron and just like whisper real quick. I'm not ready for marriage.
Well,
That's not why we're here today.
thank
because
marriage.
we
Anyway,
do not
and then
have
I'm gonna-
a priest.
What brings us to
yes, you do.
Salt, there's a dwarf right there.
He was behind us.
But anyway,
He's a
I
cleric,
will
not a
follow
priest.
his directions to said keyhole. And after like scoping it out a little bit, take the key out, place it in, and if it's received well, there's no resistance.
So you try to stick it in and it doesn't go in, but then you flip it around
Okay.
and it still doesn't go in, and then you flip it around again and it goes in like a USB stick.
Yep, resistance
Yep, USB.
times.
Definitely a USB.
That definitely got me angry. PTSD shit.
Before I turn it, I'm gonna look to Ferran, Jason, Aaron, and Thurig and be like, if actually I'm gonna double look at Ferran. I'm like, you remember everything prior now, right? Do you remember what happened in this room last time?
I would say it's not super clear, but I have a vague memory of it. Yes.
There was a young blue dragon, I believe,
Yeah.
and there was 2 minotaur skeletons.
Those guys
They
were creepy.
huge.
Yes, I remember.
So, just be ready when I turn this key. Keep an eye out for anything that could happen. And then I would look at Matthias and tell him to be, ready yourself just in case.
Got it.
Like the president and like the surgeon general, they want to, and I turn the key.
Okay. Castle turns the key, and you feel the entire room start to vibrate. As the you also see, I'm pointer again. This area over here. So the door's open, right? And this is how you're in this area over here, I suppose, since the door's also open. You are able to gauge what is going on. Is you are now descending as if this room was one big elevator.
Holy shit. And I'm going to step closer to Matthias just to be there and be like, none of us have gone through this before. So we're all doing this together.
We're all in this together. Sorry.
Motherfucker.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
So, as for the place where the doors are, all you see is stone, like just walls, as you are descending. And it's still going. And it's still going.
So as we're still going, I will give Matthias a brief history lesson about the room we're in and where we were and what it was connected to. The dragon, skeleton priest, the actual corpse of the bone skeletal remains of the dragon. That was the exact place we found the egg with Mavis, along with some gold that's still in there because we refused to let Thurig and Jason take it.
I'm guessing that led to a less than stellar altercation.
No, it was actually pretty passive.
Yeah, they told us no, and we said okay.
What should we expect?
Well, they did say it was a sacred grave site, and stealing could bring us bad karma. And the dwarves believe in a lot of karma, so we're stayed away from that.
Either way, I'm not looking forward to whatever we see when we finally stop descending. How long has it been? 30 minutes?
Feels like it.
I would actually say realistically, it does feel like it's been about 15 minutes and you're still going.
Ugh.
How fast is this going down? Is it like elevator speed or is it just like a crawl?
It's elevator speed. You're like, if you were to put your hand, so I can kind of give you a gauge here. The main door over here, its height is about 10 feet, so from bottom to top. If you were to put your hand on the bottom and let it glide to the top, it takes about 2 seconds.
Okay.
So you're
it's
going
pretty
at a
fast.
decent speed, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Everybody got their spells ready?
Proceed to take out and make elevator music.
All right.
If someone, I'm imagining like there pops open a bottle, but the liquid starts ascending up as we're going down.
All right. So what felt like around 40 minutes, the elevator has finally stopped.
40.
Damn.
And I need to do a thing. At the end. What?
My personal space is being invaded.
Oh.
Oh,
At the end.
She
So
said,
What's a doggo?
So
she
perspective
said
wise,
you may not play D&D alone.
perspective wise, this should actually be kind of flipped more or less, because this would be where the main entrance is, where the you know what I'm talking about? Like if you guys went down from the other one, this is where it goes out.
Yeah, the main door entrance of walking
Yeah.
in. This
Yes.
is where it's let us out.
So we're heading south,
it-
not north.
Right.
Is it pretty well lit down here for us being in this basement area?
It does seem like there is at least enough lighting for you to be able to see, but it's not well lit otherwise, no.
dark vision, mother. Look.
Oh, well, I was just about to
You don't
cast
have
my
that.
cantrip light, which I touch a random rock on the ground, and I'll throw it in front of me. Bright light from 20 feet 20-foot radius is super bright light, and then it's dim light for another 20 feet. So we get 40 feet of light. It's just brighter in the middle, of course.
Okay. 1 sec.
Beautiful.
I actually need to copy and paste something from one computer to the other, but you can't
Uh-oh.
see it.
It's absolute unit.
Play the cuddles.
G unit?
What?
50 cent.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, now I need to hide Discord for a second.
There's a 20. Yeah, I heard you. There's a 20-foot ball of light.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So as you guys enter the room here, on the so for the sake of simplicity, I'm gonna say you're heading north. Okay.
Okay.
Just so we're not all going back and forth on what's north and what's south.
Yeah.
On the eastern wall, eastern wall, you see the name Purna, Purna. And then on the western wall, you see Quentin, Quentin. And you're realizing now that these are rooms for someone.
Is the state of the corridor as like kind of dark and dusty as the map would have us believe?
Yeah, and it's pretty dilapidated.
Except for
Aaron's
that
gonna-
red circle, that's a 20 foot sphere of light.
Right, but then dim light outside outside of the spheres.
Yeah,
area, right?
another 20 feet. Yeah.
For those who don't have dark vision.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
me.
the thing that light does for dark vision is it adds color.
Okay. What is
Aaron was gonna walk up and look into this room on the east wall.
Okay. So in the room over there, you see what looks like three kind of like they just look like tables really. One of them's kind of smashed in, almost like crafters tables, like the things you would make stuff on.
Okay.
Other than that, you see like random bits and bobs of things that were made broken, remade broken. But other than that, you only see a couple of papers strewn about. There's actually a lot more paper in these rooms that you can see that's on the map, but the vast majority of it is either like rotted or incomprehensible.
Okay.
you said there was like
So
a
no-
nameplate on the outside of the room? I'm sorry.
Yeah, on the one that Aaron's by, it says Purna, Purna, and the one that Castle and Thurga by says Quentin.
Seems to be a name of some sort here, Aaron. Is it Prima Puna?
God damn it.
Purna. Is that name familiar or?
Does not ring a bell to me.
And then there's another name across from there. It's a little far, but I can't get. Could these rooms have belonged to people with those names?
A possibility, I assume.
What do you see in here?
Work tables, crafting tables, and a lot of rotted out supplies. And a barking dog in the distance.
Huh, crazy. Roll me a perception, Aaron.
Okay, give me a moment. Sorry. My hands are full. Don't even think about it, Chloe. You've already had your dinner. You may not have their bowl of food.
Okay. Need to hide that for a second.
Move. Oh, Gracie, move. Chloe, that's enough.
Oh, shit. I realized north-south. These are flipped. So, they're my bad. They're in Quentin's room. Rob and them are in Purna's room.
Hey, stop barking.
Oh, east. I thought you. Oh,
I thought
this
you
is
said
east.
west. I thought you
West.
said we. Shut up. I know. My bad. Okay, so yeah. You guys are in Quentin's room.
Okay.
Aaron.
Okay.
And I have
what
to-
do I see in Quentin's room?
So after you kind of shuffle through some of the papers, first of all, you find this. You find a note, and the dots indicate, or the lines indicate incomprehension, like you can't read it.
Okay, I can't read it.
Comprehend languages.
I,
I could help with
I
that.
don't think I need to. I have comprehend languages as well.
Ah,
Give me
go
one
for it.
moment. Okay. I am going to share the text. Give me one moment. I will hand this to Ferhan or Matthias, whoever would like to read it next. But there it is in the chat. I share. I
it's okay if I
share
read it
because
out.
I care.
Is it okay if I read it out loud?
Go ahead.
Go right on ahead.
Quentin, day 1, year It's a little unclear. We've begun construction on the foundation and the housing. The wall will go up within the next few months if our math is right. The following log is meant to include details of note should anything need adjusting or otherwise amending. Note, tell Elisa to watch her step during this phase. We don't want her to damage the pillars. And it's kind of rotted. Clearly this has been here for a while, hasn't it? What about the name Alyssa? Does that sound familiar?
That does not ring a bell, no.
Matthias, go ahead and roll me a perception as well, since you were the one reading it.
Yeah.
Also, Ferran, since you're also in this area, go ahead and do it as well. Because Matthias is a little weathered, as it were. Boy, that's not much better. That's not much better.
I thought my perception was bad on that roll, but apparently I had the high roll.
I'm not right next to it.
Castle doesn't feel so bad about his perception rolls anymore.
Look up, everyone.
Oh, good lord. So, divine intervention. Somehow, despite being however deep beneath the sea you are, a breeze kicks in and a piece of paper flies out and hits Ferran in the face. And I'm gonna...
How is there a wind here?
Damn, this pixie is freaking nuts in here.
Also, when you hear
just
Thurg in the corner, just ripping ass.
Oh, no. That explains everything.
He's like, ooh, the rum fart.
I'm sorry. Too much alcohol.
All right,
Okay.
Ferran, you found a piece of paper.
Yeah, this seems to be another bit of text. Let me see. Quentin, day 243, year. Cannot make it. The work has been finished. Our chamber is complete, along with the main event, as it were. All we have left in our charge now is the be guardians of this chamber. Where did I put that key anyway? That would be the key we have, I'm assuming.
And he's posted it so you can read it as well.
Yeah, well. And Jason is just going to be going around wherever Castle is going because Jason's operator, Ryan, has to go walk his dog.
Okay. Jason's over there.
So I'll have you... Yeah, I'll have you guys in my ear, so I'll be able to hear anything, but I might not be able to answer until I get back inside.
10-4, Captain.
So you said these were crafting tables. Is that still the case, or was that supposed to be the other room? Just to verify.
So the crafting tables are still correct. Actually, almost every table in here is a different form of crafting table.
Okay.
And what are the products or like things that we see around these crafting tables?
Mostly for like the stuff that's around them is mostly broken. You can't actually tell what was made. Whatever was made in here wasn't left in here. So, Castle, roll me perception.
Okay, Doctor. No. I'm gonna use tactical mind and add a D10.
Dude, we're rolling like shit.
I was gonna say if there's
Oh my god!
Wow. I'm gonna do it again.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Wait,
Dude,
what the fuck
is
happened?
happening?
Nero, what the fuck?
I swear I didn't do it. I didn't mean to. All I pressed was
Didn't
roll.
do it. Changes into. I didn't mean to.
How many times are you?
I didn't do it.
It's a
It
bug.
didn't even pop up on my thing.
It's a bug.
Yeah,
Your
refresh
Okay.
your
second one
page
was
or
a
something.
4 there, Rob.
Yeah. So,
So-
add that. The other one.
I was gonna say, what the fuck was your roll, Rob?
Oh no!
It was a
Like
4.
none of my rolls popped up on your thing.
Hang
It
on,
was
I
a
saw
4.
it.
If you
Yeah,
scroll
I
up,
know.
it's
Yeah, it's a
know-
4.
It's
I
a
know-
4.
I know. No, I don't know what you guys are talking about, Rob. Go ahead and roll again. That's crazy.
Huh, weird. Fucking
Glitches,
glitches, right?
Yeah, it's fucking. fucking
The ring
weird.
just tackles Castle, and
Why is my rolls not rolling?
because Thurig is just taking the whole bandwidth
Oh yeah,
or
wow, I
something.
see that.
I don't know how that happened.
Reset
I
your
honestly don't.
page.
Do I need to reset or he?
I don't know. It's just him. So
Yeah,
Nero, like
refresh your
close
sheet.
out of your app and then pull it up again.
he really wants to perceive this.
I don't see any more popping up. Do you think it's safe?
Do you think it's safe?
I've pressed my perception roll once.
And I didn't tell you to be honest. Let me see if mine goes through. Okay, you're probably
Okay,
safe. Okay.
Come on. Unless you want to add the 4 to that.
Oh yeah, I'll just add it to that. Because quite frankly, Jesus
It's
Christ,
pissing me off.
I don't like this dice. It's pissing me off. All right, time to DM you, Castle. So you step into Perna's room, and you only find one note.
So I'd find it and kind of just turn so I'm facing the entrance so when I read, people can hear it. Perna Day 989. We stand guard, we maintain and we wait. These halls have been undisturbed for so long, we finally convinced Alyssa to get some rest. Elisa. It's been amusing watching her bond form with the... Wait, what? It's been amusing watching her bond form with Lila. Lila? DM.
Unclear. Go on.
You whore. Anyway,
it's a paper. That makes sense to me.
bond form with Lila. However, to whatever end that may be, maybe it'll be okay if me and Quentin get some sleep too. Oh shit, that is...
Chloe.
That's the only paper you find in Perna's room that's legible.
So I'm over here trying. Oh my god, I'm trying to move my fucking token on the screen share. God damn it. So coming out, Castle would kind of just pass the note to somebody else if they wanted to read it. Maybe somebody's collecting them so we can have.
There's that
references.
name again. There's that name again, Elisa or Alyssa. But then who's this? Liela, Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein. That's a whole lot of missing letters.
How do you write Lila? Is it double L, one L?
Well, no. Lila.
So Aaron's going to move a little bit further down the hallway. Do I see anything else on the walls
Okay.
for these two rooms?
So on the right side wall, you see another nameplate that says Henrik, Henryk.
Okay.
And on
RYK?
RYK, yes. So you can even pronounce it like Henrik.
Yeah.
And on the left side wall, you see Alyssa.
Okay. Having recognized the name Alyssa, Aaron is going to walk towards her room. I believe I headed in the right direction, correct? Yes?
Yep.
No?
Roll
Okay.
me a perception.
For the love of God, please just roll. Oh, thank God.
Oh, great. I didn't see my rolls. I see it on Rage's screen, but I don't
I can
see
see
it.
the 17 and it's 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you roll to
D&D
yourself or
Beyond,
what?
big. No,
What?
I didn't roll to myself. I
Did you roll
rolled
to
normal.
DM?
Even if you did, I still should have popped up for me.
No, it's
Right.
marked to everyone. It's marked to everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
D&D
I
Beyond.
think D&D Beyond is being,
Buggy.
yeah. So it's +2, so it's 19.
Okay. I'm assuming you see your own roll.
I don't even see it. No, it just went poof.
I saw the dice, and that's all I saw.
Yeah, I saw the dice on the screen. So.
Jesus. That's
It's broken.
Yeah.
okay.
Here, let me try rolling just a normal d20 on mine again.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. All right. So same thing more or less here. You go into Alyssa's room and you go through a bunch of papers. This time, you find 2. I'm only going to send you one at a time, though.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, God.
So I will read these out loud as I get them. Alyssa, day 456, year 209. I've been making my rounds every day as asked of me. I've tightened the chains with no resistance. In fact, never even a hint of hostility. She speaks so sweetly, as a matter of fact, so much so that I wonder if this was her own choice. I maintain the chains.
Okay. And then second one.
Alyssa, day blank, year 500 something, I think. I still check the chains, but I wonder why sometimes. Nothing seems to change. We were given such strict guidelines, but yet never has a soul come to check on us, and never has any danger presented itself. Henrik just grovels and remains silent as ever, tinkering with Bahir. At least Lithyran has kept us company, though I still don't fully understand her motive. Here's that one.
As Aaron is looking in the Alyssa room, could Matthias also peer into the room of Henrik?
So, as you peer into Henrik's room doesn't seem as crafty. He seems more almost just like really it just seems like an empty chamber with a couple of like statues. There's nothing really in here. However, you do find another note. This one you find a note.
Penny.
This one is actually another one from Perna instead, though. It's not. You don't find anything from Henrik in here at all.
There's
I'm gonna make sure I'm
another
copying the
note
right
here.
thing.
There's the name. Is that name again? Purple Nurple.
What purple nar? Huh?
Oh dear God.
What are you reading, Matthias?
Puna,
I'm gonna keep awkwardly
day
staring at you.
Day 8764. This
Oh.
tomb has remained undisturbed. Quietus lost the key years ago. No one is coming. Is this truly what you wanted, Liza? You used to shine so bright. A silver sheen in the darkness. Now here you are. A relic lost in a place frozen in time. I don't know whether to say I'm sorry or to accept the mission as complete. This doesn't feel right.
Oh, so
Hey,
Ryan,
Aaron.
these
Yeah.
notes that we're reading, they're all posted in the general VC chat. So if you want to click on the little bubble, you can read them.
Get down, River.
The day is just
Castle, Aaron. Do these notes
Yes.
sound like they made a prison down here? Is anybody else getting that vibe?
I mean, there were
Either-
lots of
you said
people
that-
here in chains.
Well, oh, whoops! I did not mean to move that. In what I can
Oh, that's
see
okay.
in what I can see of Henrik's room, do I see the same like the same signs of like being held prisoner, like you described for the Alyssa room?
No, you don't sign nothing like that. In fact, it's actually weird how empty Henrik's room is otherwise.
I'm not sure, Jason. I don't see any Pythons here. Maybe Henrik wasn't kept prisoner.
Might not be him. Aaron was reading on the piece of paper from the other lady's room that she kept tightening chains. And they weren't giving her resistance, which means they have to be attached to something. Something or
Aaron
someone is down here of their own free will, it sounds like.
It's possible they lost their will as well.
And we're also the first people to be here since they've built this place. Because sounds like one of the dudes lost the key that Prater found, he gave us.
Quick
That was a long time ago.
Clearly.
questions. First question: what is the current year to us?
It was 800 something.
800 something.
It was, I'm trying to remember. I know I've said it before, and I put it in a note somewhere, but I don't remember off the very top of my head. It was like, I want to say it was like 879.
Okay, so we're talking. These people have been down here for at least 680 some odd years, at minimum.
Damn.
And then Aaron's gonna come to the end of this hallway. Do I see anything? Is this a door right here I see?
It is a door, and there is one more piece of paper on the door, and all it says is this.
Okay. Someone's losing her mind. Alyssa, day 13,976. I still check the chains.
Oh, that was it. All right.
That was it. Nope, nothing else. I still check the chains. So, if I
Was
move
it-
forward, go ahead.
I was gonna say, was the room to the left of Castle? Is that what the chains,
Yeah.
possible chains in
That-
question,
Yes.
are being referred to? Did anybody actually investigate the chains?
Oh, no, you didn't find
Yes.
actual chains. You found notes regarding
Okay.
chains.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I thought somebody had said there was actual chains in one of the rooms.
Aaron is gonna move forward and gently see if the door opens without too much force.
So you give the door a
I'm going to
push.
go up right behind Aaron and have my hand on his back, so if anything happens, I can pull him away.
Okay.
Aaron is going to shrug off his hand.
Okay.
Aaron.
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 Aaron. Hold on, I need to do a fog of war on this end. I forgot.
Matthias looks back to in Ferran's direction. Piero, are you coming too?
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
drinking in the corner here.
Jeez, guys.
So you open the door both ways. And are greeted with another inner cavern.
We.
Then I will step forward slightly through. Do I see any like traps or anything to be wary of in the
Roll
entrance
me a
area?
perception.
Before he
Because-
does, I grab my ball of light and I throw it into the room.
Boy, I hope that doesn't set anything off.
Yeah.
So he throws the light into the room, and I'll say, well, this was a combined effort, since they kind of did it at the same time. As he's throwing the light into the room, you're using your perception to see if the light illuminates anything. And the only
Nice.
thing you notice that the light illuminates is what appears to be like torch residue or like resin residue within these little braziers here.
Okay. Does
that
it
were
look
clearly
like
used
they
to,
could
guide
be
a path.
relit? Yeah. Does it look like they could be relit, or are they empty of
You're not
their fuel source?
Based from where you're standing, and you're not 100% certain.
Okay. Aaron is going to walk over to this one over here and just look at it and see, is it something where he could light it with a torch or...
So as you kind of dig your hand into it and look around, you do feel like the resin is still... There's still enough in there for it to light.
Can I do find traps?
Yes.
Jason's just going to move over to this one.
It just says you sense a trap within range that is in line of sight. So I would step in. Yeah.
All right. So you use your sense to find any traps, and you don't sense anything.
Then I'll say,
Aaron's gonna let everybody know. I feel like we can light these braziers if we want to. That's up to you guys. Might help shed some light on the area.
I'm going to shed some light on this subject.
Are they things that could be affected by prestidigitation fire play?
I don't see why not.
Okay, I'll use that. It's a cantrip, that's what I'm asking.
Uh-huh.
It says you instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. Does that count?
I would say since they're braziers and they're meant for fire, yeah.
Okay, I'll use it
Okay.
on all of them.
Morally,
The only one that doesn't
similarly-
light
oh.
is this broken one over here. Because it's not this one right
It's
here.
busted.
Yeah, it's broken.
Broke.
Baroque.
But the rest of them... Hey, what do you know? Oh, it's a race.
What if I use mending on the one that's broken?
You can certainly try.
I'll try it.
All right, so
I'll
you
get close to it.
cast mending on the one that is broken, and it doesn't form a complete shape. It seems like enough of the rock's foundation has been destroyed that mending won't fix the whole thing. But you could still... It forms enough of a shape that you could put some of the resin in there and still kind of make it light.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Like,
It's kind of crooked, but it lights over here.
there we go.
And as you do that, a good portion of this room is now lit up, and you can see the rest of the inner part of this cavern.
I cancel my spell so that now the rock just goes. Just a normal rock now.
Oh, with these lights on, can we see? Are these more crafting tables? Is that what these look like in the distance?
Some of them look like crafting tables. Some of them look like they were like storage, but they're all empty. If there was storage, otherwise, like it seems like whatever has happened here is like it's been ran through. There's nothing really left besides stone and rubble.
And we don't see any chains or anything like that, or pillars, I should say.
Nope.
Because there was mention of pillars as well.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
You don't detect anything within range.
Oh,
Okay.
gotta get deeper.
Dang.
Oh, I probably should have said I should be next to Aaron and do it,
You
but
still don't.
okay.
Still no.
Still a no. Okay. Make sure that slot's filled.
So, Aaron, as you get closer, you do realize that this is in fact a bridge.
A bridge? Okay. There's a bridge ahead. We might want to make sure there's nothing of use or anything of interest in this room. I know we just did a cursory glance, but we might want to check to the sides anyways.
I'm gonna as he says that, I'll walk off to the west and check that.
For the people checking the edges,
Or is that
roll
the
me-
east?
For the people that are checking the edges, I want you to roll me investigations.
Investigations.
That is a net one.
That didn't even.
I see the 11. What's your bonus for it?
Oh, I was rolling to self. Oh my god.
Oh, damn it.
There we go.
Freaking idiot. Let's roll it again.
At least it happened to be that for once.
I still can't even see it. It's not rolling on my screen.
Not rolling on mine either. I saw that.
Indeed, yeah. Potatoes. Hey,
Yes.
maybe we should all go back to default dice.
Yeah, I think we should stop rolling
I think
dice on
I
screen.
think
for
the
time
animated
being.
ones are clunky.
All right.
Just for the time being, so they kind of get that sorted. Just gonna disable 3D dice and then refresh your pages as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did that.
Just loading a little slowly for me, but I'll change mine.
It was a little slow for me too. Like I think D&D Beyond is having fits.
Yeah.
It's being funky. I'm just gonna roll a d20 to
Fuck
see.
our junk game.
River, give me a second.
I saw that.
Couldn't
And that
even get
popped
up that fast.
Okay.
That went through just fine.
Okay. As for Aaron, you don't see shit. As for you, Jason,
Nice.
you don't see anything for like lootable, but as you're looking around, you notice that in that little gap there where it kind of goes into like an abyss, on the sides of like the cliff edge, you see scratch marks that are massive.
Could I, from the scratch marks, could I determine of how big, how many scratches do I see in the wall?
You really like it looks like something just went like at once. It's not like something continuously scratched at it.
But with the one swipe, how many marks do I see?
4.
Give me 1 second. My front door just went off. My son's here. Give me a second.
Okay.
I
doesn't
let
count.
everybody in. I let everybody in the group know about the claw marks.
Okay.
So when Jason lets us know, I'm going to turn to Ferran, Thurig, and Aaron, and I'm going to be like, y'all remember like
Thank
the
you, sir.
surface was like a dragon cult temple, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And something's chained, and Jason
Yep.
points out giant claw marks.
Mm-hmm.
There's
What if
4 of them.
there's, like a dragon? There's got to be like
Okay.
I mean, we did fight a blue dragon here, so there's
a baby. Yeah, we did fight a young blue dragon. Somebody rolled a 2.
That was me. I was just testing on my end for the
Alright.
dice settings. Ignore that.
Yeah, I'm about
Oh,
to.
it's good to
test
know
it
that
too.
works. I think it was the 3D dice that were being
Yeah.
If you
dumb.
guys,
There it
I'd
goes.
say
Okay,
go
yeah,
ahead go ahead and everyone who wants to do a test roll, actually, just in case.
I'm glad that was a test roll. Oh, fuck you.
20.
God damn it, Ferran.
I throw Fran off the cliff.
Not with that
What
one, you're
cliff?
not.
He whips.
I just fall and I go off the cliff instead.
He grabs Ferran, slips, and just falls.
And my golem just like jumps off.
Guess I better follow him.
Ferran is gonna say. Well, actually, no. Before that, DM, of all the names we found on the notes, do I have any recollection of any of those names? Since I'm pretty fucking old.
Since I'm pretty fucking. No, you did not recognize any of those names.
Good to know.
Said something about a dragon cult. Didn't Rexalti say something about a dragon cult too that she was afraid of?
He was investigating one for sure.
You didn't encounter anyone from any sort of dragon cult, did you?
We definitely encountered something. Back up above in the room with the statue and the altar. There, like I said prior, there was a corpse of a dragon in the back room, and we kind of met like a ghost or a phantom of a skeletal dragon priest in complete ceremonial garb.
Hmm.
And
You-
with this place being underneath, I can't help but think it's gonna have a connection.
Is it possible to use sending since we've met a ghost? I know of the ghost. Can I try to communicate with them?
Do me a favor, check the range on that. Does that have a range?
Sending, no.
Okay.
It's not message.
Infinite.
Sending is anywhere, but I have a limit on words.
Right, okay. Who are you trying to send it to?
Whoever we met that looked like a ghost.
The priest that we
The
met
priest, yeah. Since I know of him, I've seen him, I have enough information to try to send something to them. However, I don't know how it interacts with people
Yeah,
who are
yeah.
dead.
To that end, I would say there's nothing stopping you from trying.
I'm going to try it regardless. I just don't know if it will reach, but since we have talked to them, Ferran will try it.
So you tried to cast sending. What are you trying to say?
Yeah. We've met you in this place a while ago. A party. We are back. Who were the prisoners?
You wait for a little while, and you get no response.
Either they don't want to respond or it doesn't reach. I just tried to communicate with said priest. Nothing.
So while he is doing that, as I'm standing on the bridge, can I cast daylight over this area right here? And that is a 60-foot spear, and then it's an additional 60-foot dimly beyond that.
Okay, well, you know.
Okay, Mr. Flexer, I have
I'm just
more
gonna go
light
ahead
power
and
than
get rid
you.
of that. So,
Whoa.
Yeah, make the red circle go away.
so as you cast daylight, you see at the end a large wall with a lot of like glyphs and sigils glowing bright green, along with some kind of runic symbol on the floor, also glowing a bright green.
Jason's gonna make his way downtown, cross the bridge.
Give it a moment. Aaron's going to stop him before he goes too far. Want to make
What?
sure there's no traps or anything.
That's how we find out there's traps.
Fine. Go ahead, Jason.
Also, you can vaguely hear Razor screaming from the bag of holding. The FOMO's killing her.
Lizard!
Time to go. And I walk across the bridge.
I don't follow him right away. I wait for him to get to the other side first.
He clumps across the bridge to no event.
Touchdown. No traps.
Jason disappears
not even
forever.
thinking about going near the sigil. Jason's gonna go off to the right and evidently see etched into the wall, it looks like, maybe a statue.
The remains of what maybe was one at one point.
While
Damn.
Jason's doing that, the daylight is a 60-foot spear. Can I see down into this abyss at all? So it's 120 total. Even with the 120. Okay.
Nope.
That's all I have. Castle would look at Ferran, Thurig, and Matthias. If you guys want to go ahead and cross, I'll bring up the back just in case something happens.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
A little precarious, but
Ah! He did it!
no.
He did,
We
he
just
did
hear
it!
him,
Did
"Ah!"
it! Did it for the vine! He did it for
Hey,
the
I'm
vine!
gonna check the bottom!
All you hear is wee.
Oh no.
We hear the Wile E. Coyote, Yahoo! All the way down.
that's Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That was goofy.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not why.
Oh, was it? Oh, damn it.
That was very much goofy. So, getting
bad.
closer to the Horcrux symbol on the ground.
You mean the Deathly Hollows?
Or Deathly Hollows. I got it. I
Simpleton.
said it wrong. I got it. I corrected myself as you were correcting me. I got it. Deathly Hollows.
Your wife's gonna be angry at you.
She's not a huge Harry Potter fan.
Okay.
She likes it, but not that big. My parents and my sister would be furious at me. Is there anything interesting on these pillars, or can I tell anything without getting much closer about the
Roll me a
Deathly
perception.
Hollows? A perception.
So the pillars, they don't seem to be doing anything particularly involved, but they do have writing on them that seems to be of a different language. But a language you've definitely never seen before.
We'll cast Comprehend Languages and touch the pillar to see if I can understand it.
As you do so, you realize that what you thought was a language is not a language at all, and whatever this is, you cannot comprehend.
Fantastic. I'm going to let everybody know there's some form of writing on these pillars. Comprehend Language does not work on it. Maybe it's a spell, or maybe it's gibberish. I don't know.
So other than the obvious magic that's in the room, all the green, all the writing that's green, the sigil on the ground, do I detect any other magic in the room other than those specific things?
Other than the green lights, no.
Okay.
Can Farran identify what kind of symbols, if they're not a language, like what it is exactly?
Roll me an investigation and an arcana.
Both? Okay. Investigation. That's
Nice.
a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Arcana
nice.
is really low.
Which is
For 12.
Hilarious still. So with the
Really low.
combination of the two,
No, but that's the worst I can roll except one.
with the combination of the two, you are able to piece together that what's going on here is that the text on the wall is matching symbolism on the pillars, and this is creating a kind of bi-language between the two, which is why Comprehend Languages isn't working. It's creating words and phrases using two different forms of communication.
Okay, I would relay the information. How do we use that?
Also, I would like... Actually, I just kind of want everyone to roll me perception now that he's relayed that.
So,
Okay.
out of pocket real quick. I just realized that Stone of Sorrow is a beast companion in my extras, and it's got a stat block and everything. Do I ignore that and just use the steed thing instead?
I use the stat block in extras. It helps me keep track of health and stuff like that, because you can update
Well,
it
I
to
only ask because there's a very, very gigantic difference between what this beast companion in extras is showing me versus what Fine Steed shows me. The beast companion in my extras says this thing has 220 HP. I've never noticed that before. I've never clicked extras.
So use the Find Steed one.
That's what
Yeah.
I've been doing.
Okay.
My extras I created myself, and it matches the Fine Steel.
So the reason
created a custom extra.
Yeah, the reason that's happening is because when I created the companion for you, Rob, I had to base it off of something, and I based it off of a stone golem.
Oh.
That's good.
Okay.
Well, Aaron rolled a nat 20, so.
All right. So upon examining,
Jason rolled a dirty 20.
Good shit, you guys. Upon examining the wording on the walls and the pillars, you guys actually managed to get some paper and kind of scribble together what's going on here. And as you're doing this, and you're kind of like form shaping them all together, normally this is the kind of thing that I would say like would have been an actual puzzle for you, but fucking A those rolls. It's a lot of 20s. You're actually able to kind of form fit these into. These are now starting to form letters in Common, in Elvish, and in Dwarvish.
Oh, I know Dwarvish.
You are all so
No common.
I am a dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't speak Dwarvish?
I forgot we actually had.
I am a dwarf.
Gotcha. God dang it. I speak dwarf. Hello. Oh,
I like look up. Yes.
I felt important for 2 seconds.
But I mean, in my defense, I do have comprehend language still on. It lasts for an hour, so
Oh yeah, true.
I understand
down.
everything.
So Castle, being the only one who doesn't, is just going to sit in the back and let the experts handle the business.
The linguists.
The linguists. Well, I'm gonna say because your perception was high enough, you helped them with it and put stuff together. So, as you guys put the papers together and finally like lay them all out, what this phrase says. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna write it to one of you. Who wants it?
I would
do.
say the. Okay.
I was gonna say either Ferran or Castle, because Ferran being the wizard, Castle being the backhanded tiefling who's not getting any action at the moment.
I'll go for it.
I'm fine with that though. It's all good.
All right. The reason I say Ferran was because he
Give it
was
to
the
the
one who bull pointed.
Captured the. Yeah. Go to Ferran.
All right. Give me a moment so I can type this to you, Ferran.
Okay. Slide into my DMs.
Oh yeah, sliding right on in there. This
Sweet.
one I should have had copy pasted, but I'd moved it over to the other computer and I'm too lazy to go back.
He's typing a book, guys.
Oh, right.
He sent me 200 pages.
Yeah, so like
Jesus.
vision and everything's supposed to be black and white. I'm just gonna toss these on.
Jesus Christ.
Dark vision.
It's daylight over here. You don't need those dark vision glasses.
It's pretty bright.
Quiet now.
It's pretty bright over here.
My future's so
It's
bright.
daytime.
You guys
It
wanna
is
watch this?
daytime
You
in
guys
this
wanna-
cave. It
you guys
is.
wanna
The
see
sun
the-
is above us.
See the thing in my glasses?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty clear.
Yeah, it is. Ripper, go lay down.
Your DM is typing.
Oh.
Please wait.
Boop, 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 boop.
Toot, toot, toot.
Ba, ba, ba,
Do,
ba.
do, 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 do. Do, do, do,
All right, shut up, he's going.
do.
Okay.
Okay, shut up. He's going.
Let's see here. Looks like it says, for the protection of those above, we create a chamber for the ones who threaten the world. We vow to recognize the charge of our duties, and with the washing of our sins, we may wipe away the tears of Miranar.
When you miss your favorite episode,
And I just hear from the bag of holding. You hear from the bag of holding.
I can feel her fuming from here right now.
All I do is turn around and see a hand shoot up, and it's a big middle finger, and just slowly goes back down.
is there a door in front of us?
So as he said that phrase, the symbol on the ground lit up a little bit more. And you do see that there's in fact a door in front of you that's not opening at the moment.
Does it look charred and fucked up?
Nope.
Okay. Had to ask.
There seems to be a reaction.
So is anybody else thinking that there's a big dragon down here?
I actually made that comment when you were walking your dog.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a shame that she's in the bag, huh?
such a shame.
Aaron's gonna come over here and look at this statuesque thing. Can I glean anything from it?
It's mostly broken down, but what you can kind of make out of it is the shape of it is almost humanoid, but with like a bull head.
Hey, Faran, is
Yeah.
is mending a cantrip for you, or is it an actual spell?
Zach, you saw Lucky's message.
I can do it as well.
He had to turn his camera
Oh.
off, but he's still here.
Okay.
I can do it whenever I want. You want me to repair your heart or something?
No. Could you see about repairing these statues?
I
His
can
dead
try,
parents.
but it doesn't work with big things. So hopefully the damage is small enough.
Let's see.
Do what you can.
Oh, fuck
I'll
yeah.
try one by one.
So just quietly to myself, because it's something that I don't have to like announce or anything. I want to use sense good or evil. And if
His face.
for duration,
celestial.
you sense the location of aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of myself. You also sense whether the hollow spell is active. Then, if it is, I can pinpoint where.
Okay. So none of those are pinging for you.
Okay.
Also, mending is not working. The statues are too big.
Aaron's going to walk up closer to this wall. I know we already gleaned from the text. Is this a doorway right here?
It is a it looks like it should be a doorway, but it's closed by like a big slab of stone.
Can I?
And I'm assuming. Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I didn't really have a thought. I was going to.
Noticing that when Faran had read the writing or whatever, the symbol in the middle here kind of upped in the brightness a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like investigate that and like maybe the little things around it?
What are you trying to do exactly? Just look at them?
Probably like an Arcana check, just to see if there's any more magical properties to them than what's obvious.
So, aside from what's obvious, I'd say go ahead and give me an Arcana. Okay, so you're looking around at it and you're trying to detect what you can, but as far as you can tell, it is exactly the same as it was before. The only difference is that it lit up a little bit more, almost like it was previously inactive.
Anything in the physical aspect of the
Nothing changed otherwise.
not necessarily the symbols, but the things that are around us, like
The
the
pillars?
yeah.
Nothing's changed about them either.
Aaron is going to ask Faran, since Rizora has the dragon book thing, but Faran, you read it, right?
Yeah.
Does you remember anything from the book that matches any of this stuff?
DM, do I?
Not even a little bit, no.
Nothing related to this. This is all new to me.
Gonna just walk forward through this.
So as you walk forward through the light, the
Okay.
text on the doors also light up, and the stone slab blocking the doorway slides to the side, opening a new chamber.
Since Aaron
Totally
is
meant to
standing
do that,
right
by
here-
the way.
Since
Oh,
Aaron is
God.
standing right there, can I see into the chamber at all?
It is borderline pitch black.
So hold on before anybody goes
Like-
anywhere. I'm gonna step
Yeah.
out
At
of
least
the
I
circle to
didn't.
see what happens. Did the door shut?
No, once you step off, it stays open.
Okay, cool.
Stop it, Penny. So even with dark vision, I can't see in.
Nope. You can see in by maybe like 10, 15 feet before it becomes completely pitch black and you can't even really see past the floor at that point anymore.
That looks dark.
Is it okay if I go in first?
Of course.
Go, shiny man.
I was gonna say maybe light a torch.
Here, I pick up a stick and I cast light on it because it can be any object. So it's just this rod of light. I have this massive rod.
Lumos!
My God.
And I hand it
Knox.
to Aaron because he's walking in front.
Okay. Well, Aaron's going to cautiously and carefully walk into the room, chamber thing.
Jason will follow right behind him.
And Castle will take up the back as always.
All right. As you all enter this new area.
Oh, we're tiny. We're fucking tiny.
We're toony.
We're
Wow.
tiny. We're
Yep.
toony. We're all a little
We're
loony.
very
And then there's cartoony. We're going for our degree. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Hey, you're not here.
I'm not.
Animaniacs.
Oh my gosh.
You just see the Stone of Sorrow pop up under the fog of war.
There it is.
Hey guys. What the fuck?
As we enter the room, feeling he is doing no good up on the surface and probably well aware that he is more than a mile away, Aaron is going to recast Find Steed and summon his
I will pull him out
buddy.
of the darkness.
Comes out of the mist. And the golem's on him.
Boop. Oh, he didn't pop up in the darkness. We're good.
Cool.
Because I feel like he might be of more use down here than standing up in the hallway upstairs doing no good.
Okay. So you all step into this room that is completely enveloped in darkness. Your dark vision is being affected, and your torchlight is also being affected. It's not expanding as far as it should.
Whatever goblin phantom is flying through the ether, stop fucking changing my color.
I don't know if you guys can feel this too, but the lights look dimmer, and I feel like something's pressing against my ears. Like there's something here that's messing with our senses.
You even the air does even actually, as he points it out, feels a little bit heavier. It's ever so slightly harder to breathe, even a little bit. Not so much that it's like detrimental, but you're noticing it more now.
I'll use Detect Magic here to figure out what that is.
You cast Detect
If
Magic,
possible.
and you detect absolutely nothing.
Whatever is happening here is not magical. It's in the air.
Something in the air.
I don't know.
Fucking step forward a wee bit.
So as you step forward a little bit, you get the fog of war thing.
It'd be funny if he accidentally just reveals everything.
Everything.
As you stepped forward, that's about as much as got revealed.
Oh boy.
Jason
Aaron
is
is-
going to walk up to Matthias, and he's going to place his hand on his shoulder. And hey, Matthias, I have a spell that may help you in this situation.
What?
And I cast Heroism at the first level. So he gets, with him being a willing creature, are you willing to take this spell from me, Matthias?
Huh?
The creature,
Say-
I imbue you with bravery. Until the spell ends, you are immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points to my spell casting ability, which is a +4 to the modifier the start of your turn. So you can have 4 temp HP hit points until we get into initiative, which would take us into battle. So you feel a little bit better. You feel a bit stronger, but so that you're just the overwhelming sense of whatever's going on in the air isn't so compelling on you.
Thanks.
Oh.
But
While
I-
Jason, oh, go ahead, Matthias.
but I still wonder what could be here that isn't magical.
So, while that conversation is going on, Aaron is going to take full effect of the fact that his steed and him share mental link, and he's going to run him forward. Right about there for now.
Okay.
Remember, I'm cross-eyed. I got a wide field of vision.
It's just
as
2
your
lines
steed
that way.
runs into the darkness, that's as far as it gets before it starts to lose its sense of track.
Lose its sense of track.
Like if it goes any further than that, eventually it's going to lose track of where it's at and not even be able to find its way back to you.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
front row. Everybody stand in a line and start walking forward.
can I pull up my rope of climbing?
Yeah.
And I pull out this, like, let's stick together, buddies.
Hey, Jason,
Let's play kindergarten.
Yeah.
can I ride you so I can keep my concentration?
Absolutely.
All right.
And on that note, Aaron's actually going to go and jump on his steed because that's not a bad idea.
Matthias, would you like a ride with Ferran?
Oh, okay. If you think that'll help.
My
It'll
goal
be
is-
easier for
Oh no, go ahead.
it'll be easier for both of you to cast spells on my back and not have to worry about getting lost.
Wait, actually, what about the castle? What about your golem? Because, well, Ferran's spells can be very powerful, and I wouldn't want to be in the way of them. Especially if I had to use my power and potentially hurt one of you.
Well, with that being said, if you need space to operate, and the golem will reach down and grab Matthias and plop him on the top of his head,
Even better.
and then he's going to pick Thurg up and put him on his shoulder,
Oh,
and Castle is just going to stay right by the golem. And
before you do that, I tie
Ba-dum.
Aaron to Jason to like Castle, so we're all together.
Can we not tie? Can we hold?
Or hold.
I
yeah,
don't like the idea
I'd
of
rather not be
tying.
tied together.
I agree. Let's hold rope.
Hey,
Let's
could,
not.
No,
could we
yeah, but
tie one
It unknots
end
by
to
itself.
the golem?
It can do it by itself.
He puts a giant shirt over them, like, this is our get along shirt.
Okay.
Matthias, what were you trying to
You
say?
ready?
No, we're not.
Or when if you're saying the golem puts Thurg up on his shoulder, he kind of like drapes him over and pats his back to burp him.
Oh my god.
But because we can share a link with our steeds, I basically, when I stop moving, the golem stop moving. So we are going to be by each other constantly.
So,
Like if I don't move, the
And-
golem doesn't move.
and I still have the Lumo stick that Jason cast.
Yep.
But before I hopped up on my elk, I grabbed a rock off the ground, assuming there is such a rock.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast my own light on that, and then I throw it as far forward as I can, and I will let you decide what happens with that rock.
So you throw it forward, and I'd say it gets to about here, and you lose track of it.
Okay.
Wow. Light doesn't even pierce this.
So Castle is going to absolutely have his hammer in his hand.
Sword is out for sure. I concur.
And because we're all going to go in a line, I have everybody in a thing so we can all just
think
move
we should
forward if
do-
we'd like.
Do we want to do a sideways line, or do we want to do a single file line up and down?
Well, I wasn't going to follow you guys too closely.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
I'm-
let's be fanned out a little bit.
I'm taking the lead as more of a I plan on getting hit first if anything is coming out.
Also,
so.
something I do want to emphasize really quickly that I almost forgot to. So I'm gonna use a ruler real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So here's the thing. This is as small as I can make you. So on an actual scale, as to the size of this room and anything within it, 60 feet is equivalent to 10.
Okay, big space.
So every 2 squares is 60 feet. Gotcha.
Damn.
I'm sorry,
Because,
excuse me?
If you use your ruler and measure out 60 feet, that means that it's 600 feet.
That's 1 square?
No. That means that it's 600 feet. You are much smaller in this room than the map shows that you are.
Okay.
Because that was as small as I could make you.
Okay.
That's going to be really crazy for these movement rolls. For these
So-
movements.
You said 10 feet is 60.
Okay.
Yes.
Aaron and his.
So in reality, we would be so much closer together.
Yes. In reality, you.
Oh, yeah.
In reality, yes.
In reality,
Aaron
we
is-
would be like right on top of each other like this.
Pretty much.
Aaron is going
Damn.
to lightly step forward, and he is going to use his Gem of Seeing, which I know is not going to do much, but it gives me true sight out to 120 feet. That's 4 squares.
Not as far as you can see at the moment from where you're currently at.
While I'm on this,
10
I'll be dropping light rocks.
Oh, like breadcrumbs? Okay.
So, move a little bit further forward.
Okay. Now I would like you all to roll me a perception.
I don't see shit.
Oh my god.
Ah.
I didn't see mine either.
GD.
Oh, I rolled a
I mean,
12.
this tracks though with how dark it is.
Aaron does pretty good. True sight's helping a little bit.
My sheet is rolling very slowly.
There it goes. Okay.
Damn, Matthias sees everything.
So,
Matthias,
Matthias, you're not
everything.
sure what it is. You don't detect any movement or anything like that, but you get the feeling of some kind of just something to your left, a little bit.
I don't know if that's what I've been feeling this whole time, but I'm sensing something on my left.
Castle would circle around the golem to that side and just step a little bit in that direction to see if he kind of picks up on whatever Matthias is
Roll me a perception.
feeling. No, I don't.
Hey, dark.
While you do attempt to do such, you feel a little uneasy, and you're noticing that overtake your ability to perceive anything within this darkness.
Can Aaron hear what Matthias said?
It depends. How quiet were you, Matthias?
Well, you said that we're pretty far from each other, but maybe I would say with how I was feeling, maybe only within earshot of Castle and Thurig.
Okay.
We actually, none of us see this dragon in front of us, right? It's all still dark. Because I'm for some reason I don't have the fog of war over my thing.
Oh,
But
what?
Ron sees everything.
I
You probably
see it
shouldn't.
all.
You shouldn't point things out if you can
It's
see.
out. Mhm.
Well, I didn't know. I looked up and saw that the
That's
fog
fair.
of war was still there, and was like, "Wait, huh?" So never mind. I'm sorry.
No, that's fair. If you didn't see it, then you may have thought it. The hell? Somebody just went
Yeah,
off.
it says that. Yeah, it says I'm
Somebody
in
just
the
went off
fog
to the
of
side,
war right
disappeared in
now.
the fog.
That was me. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Okay, well,
I
I
said
just saw
nothing.
your color disappear.
well, in that case,
God damn it!
you guys
I'm so sorry.
Damn it,
move
Ryan.
I'm
It's not
sorry.
his fault. The fog of war wasn't there for him.
It is not his fault. I'm just
Look, Look,
Well,
It's
it wasn't me.
all right, so you move forward till eventually enough is illuminated that you find this giant dragon skull
Oh, shit.
here.
That thing is huge.
Oh.
God, yeah.
Is
we're-
it a complete skeleton or just the skull?
From where you are standing, you can see that it is attached to a full body, but you can't see the full body.
Question: is the 10 feet to 60 feet still applying here?
Yep.
God damn.
Dear
That
God.
dragon's huge as fuck.
So you said every 10 feet is 60 feet. So
Which means this thing is
That's-
about 10 times the size it is in the.
Yeah,
dragon.
it looks 70
Also,
feet.
we can't see it on your share
from
map.
tip of snout to end of
He's just
horn
gotta
is
move
like
the map on
90
himself.
feet.
Oh yeah, the horns. Yeah.
So
So
from tip of snout to end of horn, that's 90 feet. So, god damn.
About
6.
above table, real quick. Did Nexus say something about moving that one dragon's body because he like cut him in half? He said or something. Did he say he like separated the body or destroyed it or something like that?
No,
Oh.
left him in the ocean.
Yeah, he left him. He left Parallax in the ocean.
Left him in. Got you. So regardless of that piece of information, Castle is going to shout, because we are a little ways away, to Ferran and ask him to use his send message to contact Nexus and relay what we found to him. Because if anybody has an idea what the fuck this is, it's probably going to be the guy who's lived 1,000 bazillion lives over an ungodly amount of time.
Okay. Yeah.
Question,
Anything else?
Castle, do you know the name of said dragon? Because he's kind of dead to ask.
I'm asking Nexus. What do you mean?
How the hell is Nexus going to know a skeleton from any other dragon?
Mother, do you not pay attention to the lore of Nexus? The dude is infinitely old. Like he
He's
lived
older than
multiple
dirt.
lives.
Well, yeah.
He has all of his
So-
memories of all of his past lives.
Yeah, so he's just going to be like, oh, yeah, I remember that guy. His name was
Yes!
Joel, and he lived
He's
out in the
literally done it
rain."
already.
He very well could. This is a very
whatever.
unique dragon. It's fucking massive.
This is Parallax's twin.
Brian,
This
stop
is
being stupid.
the real Parallax.
Is it safe to assume from our visions that Parallax seemed smaller than this?
Based on your vision, since Ron, you had a pretty much up close experience with that. This is almost the same size,
Mm.
Inside.
Okay.
which immediately leads you to
Inside.
believe this is an archdragon.
Right. Which I will relay and say a dragon this size is probably an arch dragon. Now, we don't know if it's the one we've met already or another one. We even had some notes about Miranar that we found, but you want me to contact Nexus? Anything else, I should say?
Nexus did say that. What was the dragon that we met in the vision and that's supposed to be dead?
Parallax?
Parallax.
Paraphernalia.
Yeah, paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia?
Because I'm pretty sure Nexus said that he was killing other archdragons. Right?
You
Like,
think
he was
this
going
could have
around
been
and
one of
killing
them?
He said he was going after them. Yeah.
Right. I would like to ask if he knew of any that were slain by name.
Before you send the sending, I'm thinking back to the notes, and they described Leela, or her full name, which I'll find in a moment, used to shine so bright, a silver sheen in the darkness. So could this maybe be the Leela they were speaking of? Is this dragon? It was which one was it?
Didn't
My original thoughts here were people were guarding dragons in chains or something related to that, but
Mhm.
very unclear.
What chains could you use to hold this fucking thing? Is what I want to know.
I know.
Also,
Well,
with
That's
that
going to be the
question,
next question.
Roll me a perception, all of you.
God
So-
damn it, not
I
again.
was gonna say,
So having
if we went
having
to
skipped,
the wing,
having skipped a large chunk of the fog of war, as you were
Great.
passing by the wing, you also actually would have found
did it do mine?
No.
Ryan, are you still using the 3D dice?
No. I'm
Or
using
not
a regular
3D, the
dice.
animated ones?
No, regular one.
Did you
Regular one.
switch
Okay, here,
to
let me
some-
roll the perception again. It says to everyone. I'm not even seeing it pop up.
Refresh your.
I think
I'm gonna refresh my
Go to roll
Yeah.
dice. Hit the dice.
Hold on,
And
let me
hit
read.
the settings button. It says disable 3D dice.
I already did that.
It's just D&D Beyond being buggy. That's all it is. This 3D dice thing probably fucks some of their shit up. So
Okay, here. Let me try it again. There it goes.
Ooh,
See,
Yes.
19. There you go.
Nice.
so
There we go.
as you
Good
were going
God.
through the fog of war stuff, over by its wing where I didn't finish the skeleton. It should also have arms and legs.
Mhm.
Because the dragons are four-legged beings with wings on their back. Anyway,
Mhm.
on its arms, you see clasp chains that are massive enough to hold this thing, and they are going into the walls, which means whatever made these chains also must have been massive.
wow.
Those are some really big pythons.
Damn it.
So we're assuming this is an archdragon. Would the name
Nope.
Letharin Lila Thyron sound familiar to Furon as a archdragon name potentially?
Are you saying that out loud?
I'm assuming. Yes, I'm asking the question out loud. Does that sound like an archdragon you've heard of before?
Nope.
Okay.
And as
Crack
you ask
the message.
that, as you ask that question, you hear a voice in the darkness. Lila.
Out loud.
Kazel's
What the
gonna
fuck?
like snap to attention, stepping up real quick, and absolutely try to figure out where that voice was coming from.
It sounded like it was coming from the kind of like western area.
So
On my side?
Yeah, that direction where Castle just went.
Oh.
West.
well,
you're east.
given the massive distance gap here between things, I would try to go as far as possible to try to see or hear more.
So as you start to go towards where the wing is, what looks like a massive chunk of rock
Inside.
now starts to move, shaking the entire cavern as it stands up to reveal a colossus.
Whoa!
Oh god.
Is that one of the
Colossus.
guardians?
Oh, right.
Alyssa? Yeah, okay.
Wait 1 sec.
Council's it's like, this thing is huge, right? I'm assuming, like, because
Yes.
if that's the case, Castle's gonna like follow
yeah,
it as
so
this.
in terms of accurate scale, you could look at that picture and
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Castle is just gonna. Holy shit!
this thing stands up in this cavern and just looks down at you. Who are you?
Castle. I don't mean
Hands up.
to intrude
Travelers.
or. I'm gonna turn to Jason. Just like, don't say a word, and I'm gonna turn back. Castle, these are my companions. We don't mean to intrude or disrupt.
I see. Move this over here. My name is Alyssa. I am the guardian of... And she actually kind of like moves her hand over towards the head of the dragon and almost like pets it.
Yeah.
Lilathiarn.
So, in Castle's head, how did this thing write such a small note? Oh, you said
I know
guard.
why.
You're its guardian.
I was a long time ago.
Where were you guarding it from?
No. I wasn't guarding it from anything. I was guarding the rest of the world. Her.
Who's her?
Isla. Silver Archdragon.
Ah, making
At
sense.
least I'm not completely
Did-
crazy.
What happened to her?
She was chambered here. I believe this was of her own free will. Me and my companions were instructed to create a chamber to house an archdragon. But we didn't know why until she showed up. And then in she
So-
came, and then we did our jobs. We waited.
Waited for what?
We were never told.
How did she
Where's
die?
your companion? Sorry, your question first.
He was wounded, I believe. Even for an archdragon, it took many years for that wound to take shape.
Who did it? How? Can't imagine an archdragon would. I mean, it would have to have been something incredibly powerful.
Do not know.
Above table, what was the companion's name again?
We had many names. There were
Mhm.
3 other
Or-
names. There was
there were-
Quentin
yeah.
Quentin.
Henrik
Quentin, I'm
and-
betting, is.
and Perna.
We also
Where's
had
Quentin?
She kind of starts looking around the room. He's in here somewhere. Sleeping.
if I may ask.
Jason just takes a scan of the room that he can't see. Ugh.
Fern is going to ask, what of Perna? Also, we heard the names Henrik, Behir, maybe. Who are the other ones?
They are also here sleeping. After the death of Lila, we decided to rest. Our sleep hasn't been disturbed until you showed up.
Were you
How
given
many
any
days have you been?
tasks other if the archdragon died, why didn't you leave?
We couldn't find the key. We had no way out.
Well, do we have a story for you? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Go ahead, Aaron.
Aaron's going to ask, how many days have you been watching now?
And she just kind of like droops her head as if thinking. I no longer know.
Above table, were we able to enter this place without the key at all?
The key that you needed went into the altar.
Okay, yeah.
That was the one they needed. For them, it's probably a 5-second all the way to the top. For us, it was 40 minutes. Oh, wait, that also then now begs the question, because their elevator goes so far down, did they only have the elevator there? Because now there's this gigantic mountain over them.
I don't think.
And this cave's.
I don't think that elevator was for them. Because think about it, we were in a small ass chapel at the top.
That's what I'm saying. How could they have gotten downstairs if they were in those massive forms? I also think they transferred their souls into those massive forms. Above table. Now that I'm thinking, once you said, oh, tiny note from this gigantic colossus, they were probably regular people and used some type of magic to get their soul into there to build the place.
We did see big statues before this room, right?
Yeah.
Farron will ask, what would you do if you had the key now?
I do not know. My purpose was here, and my purpose is now complete.
Would you like a new one?
As you say that, she kind of like leans down to like almost sit down. I don't think I would.
Commendable.
Aaron is gonna look over at Farron and see if he can get him to maybe still send to Nexus to see if he has any additional information about this. Now that we know for a fact that this is the Silver Archdragon.
Yeah. Okay. Farron is going to use sending on Nexus. We found a giant skeleton of a dragon deep in the Roving Hills Forest Cave. Maybe Parallax, maybe not. You would know. Also, a giant guardian. I don't think I have more words than that.
Okay. As you are casting that spell, you all hear the sounds of like rustling, kind of like machinery noises happening behind you, both on east and west sides. And as this rustling kind of comes to starts to more like clanking noises, you hear the sounds of footsteps coming towards you as a couple of Warforged guardians appear.
Oh, we're charged.
Jason has a little glint in his eye.
And then you hear Alyssa say, "Hello, Perna. Hello, Quentin." They both respond in kind of a very monotone and very almost like reverberated voice within themselves. "Hello, Alyssa." And "Hello, Alyssa. Who are your guests?" Perna asks. They gave me their names and have told me they mean no harm. Of course, any harm they could have brought matters not in here. And then you hear Quentin speak. "What is your purpose here?"
Jason's going to proactively shut his mouth like this.
He's learning.
He's going to do it and look over at Castle. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Above table, I low-key forgot why the fuck we were here.
You got side quests in here.
Right.
We got
right.
sidequested by Praetor with the key. We found a key.
So Castle will look toward Ferran and Aaron for reassurance if he should mention said key.
I think
Like being honest might not be a bad thing in this point.
Without
Mhm,
saying
and I think-
what we're talking about, I'm gonna say, I don't see any harm.
Nope,
So I
no
would
harm.
address which one of the Warforged was speaking.
Quentin.
Perna.
Quentin. I would
Quentin.
I would
Oh, was it
address
Quentin?
Quentin.
I thought Perna asked.
Address Quentin above table. Quentin. He's the one who
So-
lost the key.
So I would look toward Quentin and say we came across the key on the surface, and we were here prior, so we came back with the key to see if we could find what it belonged to, and ultimately that led us here.
Oh. I lost that key so long ago. It's amazing it's still intact. Tell me, how are the lunar lands these days?
Huh?
I'm sorry, the what?
The lunar lands, how are they these days?
I'm gonna look at the group and look back at it, Quentin, and be like, they're troubled.
Huh. Perna responds, "What do you mean?"
Again, Castle's gonna eye the group.
Huh?
Aaron's gonna
Okay,
express. I think it's best to continue.
the surface is dealing with a few pretty big incidents recently. Was it the dragon plague? Is that what it was called?
The dragon sickness. Still a problem.
That it is more so toward the north, but it's slowly spreading. And we're also dealing with the shattered crystal of Zorandos.
You notice that as soon as you say that, you hear the sounds of something stepping from behind the jaw of the dragon. And this is when you see an iron golem come around.
Hey, yo, Megatron?
Megatron? Alyssa looks down. Alyssa looks down. Megatron.
It's the Transformers episode.
And she's like, "Oh, Henrik, that's where you've been hiding."
I will turn to give that iron golem my full attention so he doesn't feel disrespected.
He doesn't. He comes out. He has a weapon, but he's not drawing it as like an attack. He's just kind of like. He comes out and he says, "I listen." Perna says, "Don't."
With
find
all
him.
of these metal golems coming out, Jason is feeling very excited and want to know how you work.
Perna simply says,
Aaron is going.
"Don't
Aaron
mind
is
it,
going to
Henrik."
pointedly look at Jason and go,
I got it. I got it.
Do I have silence?
Okay.
I think I do have silence.
You
Don't
were
cast it on
saying,
me.
you were saying,
"Be
Rage.
careful, you don't cast that on our
I said Rage again.
wizard
Right.
because it's a sphere. So don't cast that on Ferran.
Don't cast anything. Nobody do anything.
No
Christ.
threatening actions. We are having a peaceful conversation here.
Fireball.
Yes, we are. No.
Anyway, you hear Perna say, "Don't mind Henrik." What did you say about Zorandos?
So we've learned through research and investigation that his crystal was destroyed. Now, its shards have been scattered everywhere almost. We've come into contact with a few things that were being afflicted by these shards. And we are also trying to prevent someone from gathering them and using them for what seems to be obvious ill intent.
Evil archmage.
You're saying the soul of Zorandos has been shattered,
Yes.
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 along with the dragon sickness still plaguing the lands.
Why, yes.
Perna
That's what it seems to be.
starts to get kind of distressed. Does that mean we failed in our charge? We were meant to stop dragon sickness.
Absolutely not.
And Zorandos,
You stopped this dragon from spreading any sickness.
But Zorandos, why would they? Who shattered Zorandos? Why would they do that?
We don't know that.
That is the first time we have heard anybody concerned about that motherfucker. I just want to point that out.
Truth. Very truth.
What do
Other
you
than
mean?
River said.
What you? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You seemed concerned about that. From what we've experienced or gathered ourselves, that was a preventive measure to prevent him from doing things.
I suppose it could have been. I don't know how long we've been down here anymore.
I think it's safe to say it's been quite some time, and Castle would absolutely just spill everything, like explain to them what we've all experienced and gone through, what we were told by people that we've met, the gods.
Oh, by
I
the
would
way,
also-
we've also met or saw Parallax.
I was literally about to say we've
You're
spoken
welcome.
with a supposedly dead dragon. And I would also admit that we've been afflicted, well, not afflicted, but affected by the power radiated from the shards of Zorandos.
That's strange. Huh. Tell me something. Do the other gods... are they still there? Are they still around?
Yep.
There was
Some of the gods still exist.
Yeah.
Ivarok, Bagrod,
Mention your connection.
Tamarack,
Samaro.
Tamalak. Iraq.
Tamalak,
Lamading-dong.
Tamalak.
Ding dong.
Shabalaba.
They all still are present. I am a conduit of Ivarok, actually.
You're a conduit. Very good. That means there's still order. There's still power within the lunar lands. That's good. Good. Is Rovania still there?
Does that name ring a bell?
Not to any of you. Never heard of it.
No.
How do you spell said names?
Rovania would be R-O-V R-O-V-A-N-I-A.
Rovania.
I don't think I've heard of that place.
Do not recognize that.
What about the southern city of Belosfer?
That name also doesn't ring a bell.
No.
To me, it sounds
It's
like
been at. Go ahead.
things have changed a lot since you've been to the surface.
It's been over 600 years at least, based off the notes we found of yours.
Oh no, that's not right. And then you see her kind of start like messing with some kind of like something with her machinery, and then when as she does that, you actually see her fall over, and a little panel opens up on her head, and a tiny little construct jumps out of it, only about the size of like Jason's steel defender, and you hear it going, oh.
And we're talking
Hell yeah.
Perna? Is this who's happening to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you hear it speaking in a much squeakier, kind of like sounding voice now. Darn thing's getting too old. And then you hear it clamoring with something on its head, and then it jumps back in like it is controlling this Warforged.
Huh.
Miss Perna, may I be so bold that you guys may or may not need repairs?
We have functions to do that ourselves. How do you think we've been here for so long?
Well, while we're talking with you, do you mind if I take a look? I am a trained artificer and may or may not repair them, but I would like to take a look to help.
No, thank you.
Understood.
So if Parallax was the one who wounded Lila, I believe.
Tracks.
Knew it. Huh.
But you said someone killed Parallax.
Miss Alyssa.
Nexus
Yes.
said he slayed him.
Yes.
Nexus.
Speaking of Nexus, did Voron ever get a return sending?
Nope.
Sorry.
You mean Nexus? Nexus. They're repeating it like it should ring a bell, but it's not.
He wields the god swords. He lives multiple lives of reincarnated memories transfer.
Oh. Do you mean Elijah?
I mean, it's quite possible that may have been his name in the time.
Huh. Maybe. That sounds
We know
familiar,
him.
though.
Corvus.
Wait a minute, he's still alive? After all these years?
He recently has, I guess, awoken and regained his memories.
And a new body. Miss Alyssa, may I be so bold and to ask you a question of the serious nature?
I suppose.
Does this dragon still have her heart?
He kind of looks over towards the chest. I don't suppose she would. Or wouldn't. I mean...
May I be so bold, or us as a group, for instance, the only reason I ask is the archdragons, we have learned, are holding a set of seals. And in order to break those seals, they need to break or disrupt or destroy the archdragon's heart. May we inspect the heart to make sure that it's either still there and it's not destroyed? To make sure the seal is still intact?
Is that? I don't think that's not how that worked. I might be misremembering.
So
Above table.
Above table, the seals are a part of the Archdragon hearts. How they interact with them directly was never made clear. However, Nexus seemed to have made the attempt to destroy Parallax from the inside out as an attempt to destroy the seal. but he didn't know that for a fact. He just kind of did it.
So as a guess,
as for what's going on now, Alyssa stands
is what
up.
I'm asking.
Alyssa stands up, and her very movements shake this cavern.
Oh,
Let me check.
thank you.
And as she reaches down, first of all, she grabs onto the chains that are still around the dragon's like forearms and just breaks them.
He just breaks them.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And you see her grab the shoulder area to kind of push, and you hear the bones just. The sound is actually loud enough that you have to plug your ears because it's so. It's like nails on a chalkboard times like 5,000.
Especially in an empty cavern like this, it's just gonna freaking reverb everywhere. Just all shaking our brains.
Ugh.
It's like going in a closed room, shooting a gun right beside your ear.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
Yep, pretty much. And not getting hit by the bullet. But the bullet is just sound.
So she lifts up the skeleton to reveal the like innards of the chest, and while pretty much all of it has decayed into nothing, there does seem to be something where the heart was that almost it kind of just looks like, from your perspective, it just looks like a slab of like an ingot or some kind that's maybe about this big. And
I would love to inspect it.
Maybe don't.
Not touch, inspect. No touch.
You see,
But somebody's got to look at it.
You see Alyssa put her hand against the dragon's cheek. I'm sorry, my friend, but we need to see what this is. And she reaches into her chest, and you hear it crunching all the bones and everything.
The dragon too. I'm sorry.
And you hear as she rips it out.
Oh, God. Okay.
So does this thing resemble the small pencil-sized things from the shadowed creatures?
No, it's more metallic. Whereas those were closer to like glass.
But it definitely looks like a gigantic big block of what used to be this dragon's heart, possibly.
It's not that big. So once you it gets closer to you, you can actually see that its shape from the front, it has a sigil on it that reads in Draconian, the dragon's name, Lalathiarn.
Mm-hmm.
And the ingot is like silver. However, it has a kind of like, if you look at it from the side, it bends kind of like this. Almost like a bench, kind of.
Okay.
Oh, so, like the round curves of a bench, of one of those concrete benches.
Size-wise, I'd say it's about 5 feet across. Or no, Jesus Christ, not 5 feet. Fuck. It's not a goddamn sword. It's
yes.
No, it's it's about 5 feet, 5 inches. Jesus Christ, Zach.
Thank
5
you.
Inches wide. It's about 5 inches wide and about a foot long.
Okay.
Homeschool measurement, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I was trying to think of those measurements in my head. I was like, wow, this thing is actually huge. He said it wasn't that big. That's what she said. I don't think above table, I don't think detect magic would do anything to this. Would there I'm going to look up at Alyssa because she's obviously holding her hand down to me. Look up at Alyssa and ask, may I inspect?
She simply puts it down on the ground in front of you.
Fantastic. Castle, come here.
Right. Well, I
So
can't.
I have
right now. So I want to.
So I have supervision. while I inspect, please. And Jason is, I mean, I don't want to say caress because that's really stupid, but is going to be feeling around the metal object, tracing his fingers over the draconic letters.
If only we would have
mean-
someone that could read Draconic.
If
Well,
only.
I am kind of I have this wizard on my back that possibly can, if he wants to lean down and inspect it with me.
I could either give it a shot, or
And also is under the influence of comprehend languages.
yeah, Aaron can
Yeah.
Mhm.
comprehend anything right now.
So,
He casted it, so I might as well just use it.
Yeah. Waste
hey,
not.
Aaron, can you
I'm
see what this
walk
says?
over. I do have to touch it to understand, so I will reach down and gently
Go for it.
gently touch it to see if I can understand the language.
All right. And you do, and it reads as the name of the dragon, Lilathiarn the Gentle.
Mhm.
I would
So it
explain
was
that
her.
and tell everybody what it says.
Castle would address Elisa. It says the gentle, but you said you were guarding the outside from her.
From the dragon sickness.
Hmm.
The sickness was an affliction, not brought on by choice. And unfortunately, Lila here was a victim.
Above table, would detect magic detect the sealing magic in this ingot heart?
Above table, asking me if detect magic would detect something defeats the purpose of casting detect magic.
I'm going to detect magic then,
You detect nothing
to
magical
see
on this
if I
slab.
can.
Damn.
Use that spell slot, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Aaron will turn to Alyssa and ask, can you tell us more about the dragon sickness? We're still trying to understand it and where it comes from and what causes it, how to stop it.
And while that explanation is happening, I'm going to go put Bram to bed. I will hear the explanation.
Okay. We only know that dragon sickness comes from dragons. How it started, how it expanded is unclear. We know that it is the reason Miranar decided to seal, as it were. But I don't know if Miranar knew that sealing himself wouldn't stop it.
Did
You know
Miranar
where
have
he?
the dragon sickness too?
We believe so, yes. What were you saying, Castle?
Where is he sealed? Because it seems on the surface that this dragon sickness is spreading from an island up north. It affected the sirens in the ocean.
No, it wouldn't have been to the north. I believe Miranar would have been sealed. She's thinking for a moment. Everstead. The southern islands of Everstead.
That makes me just a little bit more concerned about what's up north then. Because it seems like the sickness is coming from up north. That's where it seems to be the most thickest.
Down with the thickness. Anyway.
I wonder if that's the place. I wonder if that's the place they call the anomaly. where all that's coming from. I don't know if any of us actually know its name.
I do not know of this island. The anomaly. And you said there's another northern island?
About as far north as we've seen on maps, but nobody can get to it. Just like some kind of barrier.
I do not remember such an island.
The only other island closest to it would be the dwarven island of Obsidius.
I don't recall any islands being to the north.
Have you heard of them?
Obsidius. Huh?
Hence the anomaly. Well, it looks all there. It doesn't look like any pieces are missing. I mean, in all fairness, I can't detect any magic from this slab of metal, but everything is looking intact, so I'm pretty sure the seal is still active. But I don't think we should take it with us.
I do have a question. If you wouldn't mind answering. I did just the Colossus.
Mm.
We were told about a door. One of us had a vision of a charred giant black door that had, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it had slots in it for hearts of the Arch Dragons.
I believe you hold the thing of which you seek, then. And that door in question, I've heard of it. It has been misconstrued to believe that that is the door Miranar is sealed behind, but it is not. I do not know what is behind that door.
Would it be fair to assume, with your vast knowledge, that it could be Zorandos?
I don't see that being likely, considering you hold shards of his soul.
Well, I'm also holding the heart of this dragon. So, could they have removed his soul and locked him in there?
Okay, above table, just to be clear, the shards are his soul. My dude.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. They brought his soul out, locked him behind that door,
his soul,
and then somebody said, "Hey, smash."
No, his soul is sharded in the shards. His soul can't be outside of the shards and put somewhere else. That's not
That's
how it
where
works.
the power comes from.
Farani is gonna
No, I know.
add to this. Are you suggesting that a god would have a physical body?
He could have turned himself into a dragon. His fully intact soul could have been taken out of him. Then somebody broke it, creating the shards. He could be locked behind the door. It's just a theory. Just the ideas are flowing and they're just coming out.
Any questions you may have about the shards of Zorandos, you would have to ask the person who shattered him.
Oh, damn it. That's not going to be easy.
One more question, if you don't mind. I don't want to bother you with questions.
Oh,
You
no,
said,
I've enjoyed the company, actually.
all right then. The dragon sickness was afflicted to just dragons, correct?
No.
Like nothing else.
Well,
I'm sorry. It came from the dragons.
Yes. In that case, yes.
So Is it possible that anything that shares dragon blood or inheritance of dragon something could be afflicted with it as well?
I suppose it is possible, but dragon sickness seemed to accumulate in places where great dragons roosted more so.
Okay.
The lesser dragons
Do you
didn't
know
seem
any?
to accumulate it so much.
Do you know anything of hybrids? The best example I can give you is I know someone who shares dragon qualities. They have scales, they have the horns, but they also have resemblance to the elvish.
You're saying a half dragon, a half elf.
And not like a dragonborn either.
Yes, this is quite possible, actually. Depending on the dragon, they could have what one might call a spectral form. And if that
Spectral?
dragon has the power to do so, they could appear humanoid or elven or orcish or however they see fit. Only for a short time, mind you. But magic is something that dragons can do. And transmutation magic also applies to that. And I suppose, by that logic, hypothetically, you could conceive a child like that.
Does that mean that means Zora is some kind of? Does that explain her, what she is?
I would think so. Castle's just kind of scan the group and be like, what do we do next? This was not what I expected to find here.
Not in the slightest.
Well, if we are to put those heart pieces back in the door, we have to take the piece with us. If you want to make sure that it stays safe, we can leave it with these 4 magnificent guardians because they've been doing a wonderful job so far. We can come back and get it. I am for either plan because my bag of holding is vast. So
I don't want to risk causing you guys any kind of turmoil or maybe distress by taking something that was once a part of something dear to you. But if Raver's Civ is also
the evil
for these
archmage
shards,
we have been talking about.
I gave them all that detail.
Oh yeah,
earlier.
that's right.
I don't
That's
want to
right.
risk Razor Civ also coming here and causing you problems, because he has a history of doing that in places he shouldn't be, or places where people don't think he can get to. He always finds a way.
I see.
I think we asked the simple question, what do you 4 want? Do you want us to leave it here? Do you want us to take it? Do you want us to leave and lock the door behind us? Do you want us to leave and leave the door unlocked? What do you desire?
We have 2 choices from where I gather. One of which involves the longevity of which this area has been kept secret. You can leave the relic here, safe kept. Or you can take it with you as you the other side of the choice to be made is that you are more aware of the world above than we are as of right now. There's so much upstairs that we don't know that you do. I am all for whatever you choose to do with this seal. Should you keep it in our guard, we will protect it under any other threat coming its way.
Soul's inner paladin here is going to kick in pretty hard. I don't want to just take something that belongs to them, but I don't want to put them in harm's way by leaving it with them, especially since we're the ones that opened the door to this place. If anything happens here, it's on us.
We can
Then
always
to
leave
everybody
the door behind
in the
us.
group, we'll take it with us. We'll keep them safe.
Oh, no. We can't keep it as safe as they can.
Are you sure about that?
Have you seen this shit he's taken from us?
Looks around at the Colossus, at all the guardians in front of us, and they look pretty worn down. I don't think these guys would last against Raver.
Looking at them, do they look like they would be able to put up a fight against Raver? Ask the question.
You're not certain because ultimately they are constructs, and their ability relies almost entirely on their construction, whether they have magical properties or not. But the truth is, they are old. They are very old. That being said, they are also charged with the tasks of being guardians, so they were built for this kind of thing too. So it's up to you to decide the pros and cons of how old they are versus what they're meant for.
We could ask for a small spar.
What was that?
What was that, Faran?
Is Lucky sleeping?
Lucky?
I'm here.
Oh, we know we hear you.
I suggested a small spar.
I'm gonna heavily deny that.
I don't.
Ain't nothing
Deny
small
it.
about these motherfuckers.
No, like one wanted to see how.
No, because remember the last time we fought something in a sparring match? That we were being tested, and then Raver showed up and took advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. No spar.
With great respect, I would like to request that you allow us to take it and keep it safe, so that no harm comes to you and your companions.
You have done an
Nice second.
admirable job for hundreds of years protecting it. Allow us to take on the charge.
Very well. Perhaps we will rest once again.
And if
Out loud. Go ahead, because mine's kind of a last statement.
and if some chance that we're able to return it, we will do so.
Very well.
Guardians, you have a new task. Protect this room until our return with your sacred dragon heart. That is your new goal. And with that, I hand one end of my bag of holding open, and kind of just whoop.
So before he does
And the
that, I was actually going to say we have a lot of very important things hiding in that bag of holding. I think we might not want to put everything in the bag of holding. We've got the 3 crystals, we've got shards, we've got all sorts of shit hanging out in that bag of holding. I think we need to separate some stuff just in case. Because all it takes is somebody to
Aaron?
steal the bag of holding and then poof.
I need the materials to do it, so it's got to go in the bag until I can do that.
Just put
But
it in
yes,
a different
that sounds like a great
inventory.
idea.
Doesn't have to go into a different
It's
bag of
all
holding.
in
I'm
one
saying just-
bag. The party inventory and our inventory is all in one bag, just separated in the bag.
As a DM, I think you should let him do it.
He already did it.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, he already
no,
did
no,
it.
I don't want to do
There's no
So
going
so
back.
while Aaron and Jason are kind of going back and forth, Castle would have his golem open its hand to show 2 of those crystals they found earlier, and he would ask the guardians if these look familiar at all because they were found on the upper level in a room that had some magical prop.
Alyssa kind of leans down to look at her. Oh, yes. Those are simply known as light crystals. They offer a small amount of power usually, and once the power is spent, they're just gems. They could be re-enchanted via powerful mages, perhaps, but more so, I would say they're just money. Though, from what I understand,
There you go, Castle.
they are a typeless gem. They're not sapphires. They're not emeralds. They're not diamonds. They're just a gemstone.
Can they be used as other gems, or?
Not from my knowledge, no. Though I have heard of people crushing them to make potions.
Huh.
Somebody put Razora in the bag of holding in the party inventory.
Yes, I did.
That's funny.
I thought that was like cool.
We'll ask a few questions, seeking knowledge. If possible, we just talked about Miranar, Lila. We also mentioned Parallax. What other important dragons from your time can you tell us about? This could be very important for us.
Oh. Well, there's Bosun.
That's a good question.
The green archdragon.
Didn't hear it, sorry.
What was the name again?
Bosun.
Bosun.
The green archdragon?
Yes. The red one, Apocalypsius.
Could you make him sound more terrifying?
Apocalypsius.
Real quick.
Obviously, you've met to some degree Parallax,
Which was the black one.
right? Lila here is the silver one.
What other colors are there?
Blue?
Uh,
Maybe blue?
Blue, Ceruleum.
Ceruleum is the name.
Yes.
Wonder if that's Mavis's parent.
It all aligns with the things I've read, assuming.
So far, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I have a list, but I don't want you to see my list.
The whole spoiler thing.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that I didn't have the freaking Fog of War on there, and I just saw the dragon. I was like, wait, huh?
What?
Did for a second I thought Aaron casted daylight in there, and it actually showed everything. I was like,
Dude, that'd
oh,
be-
Hold on, I need to...
So we got black, silver, green, red, blue. Yeah, this is juicy information.
Juicy.
After session, can you type all these out so I have it spelled right?
Yeah, I have names, but they're not spelled right.
Yeah, I know they're not spelled right in my notes. I'm like, after we're done, can you just like post those in the
Yeah, like
Discord
Bosun,
channel,
I
please?
type BOSUN. I don't know.
That's actually right.
I went BOWSE.
Oh! Hell yeah.
What was it one more time?
Bosun.
BOSUN.
Yep.
BO.
Oh, I thought it was an I.
I went BOWSEN.
Hey, as long as it all sounds the same and you remember what it sounds like, that's all that matters.
Dude, you should see my notes. It's crazy now.
Today's session's notes are like, I think they're longer than all the previous notes
Yeah.
You guys can't see my notes.
Please don't take any.
Dude, I don't even have text. I have tabs now. That's crazy.
No notes. I remember off the top of my head.
Must be nice.
Half the time I do, or some of the time I remember it, but it's from a different person, but it's still within the same realm of D&D.
Half
It's
the
usually
time
how
I
it
remember,
works.
every time.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's I remember what I remember,
There you go.
and I
Exactly.
don't remember what I don't remember.
I'm sorry, Zach.
And then
I made you
a week
search
later,
a lot of.
I remembered it.
Anyway, sorry. Okay. Oh, wrong button. The last one I remember is the gold archdragon.
Shows us your list.
And all right, here's a whole list of all of them now. The last one that I can remember is the gold one, Tafarkos.
Tavergos.
Tafarkos.
Cost.
Yeah, spell that one out.
Try it, see if you get it.
TAFERLOSS.
Nope.
God damn it.
Cost.
Don't worry, I'll make the list of everything you know once we're done with the session.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I do know there is a white one, there's a brass one.
Oh, that's new to me.
A bronze one, I believe, as well. He's so excited.
Friends' eyes are like, what are those?
What are those?
What are those?
But we don't have the name for them.
1, 2.
No, I do not.
3.
Okay. Well, that's still very good information. And
So it's what, 9 archdragons total plus Miramar?
yes. Parallax,
10 total?
Lila, Boson, Apocalypsis, Ceruleum, Tafralos, blank, blank, and blank.
That sounds right.
No,
there should be 10.
With
Well,
Miranar
including
is 10.
Miramar. That would be 10. It's 9 archdragons plus 10 would be Miramar.
Let me check my notes. I'm losing my shit. Hold on.
Oh
Okay.
shit,
One,
we've got a
two,
discrepancy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's
5,
actually
6,
23.
7, 8, 9.
He's looking at his
Yeah, I
list of
count
10.
9.
He's like, wait, what the hell? And he hits it, and like unfolds, and there's like 7 more.
Okay. There should be.
Hey.
Oh, I see which one I'm missing. The copper dragon.
Okay,
That
copper.
makes
You did not
sense, okay.
mention copper.
Yeah, I did not mention
Okay.
copper.
So
Which also doesn't have a name.
Right.
That we know. Okay.
That you know.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Hey, above table, how pissed would you guys be if I asked if I could take a piece of the dragon?
A castle would actually probably try to kill you.
don't do that.
I would ask and would not steal. Just
The
asking.
fact that you asked.
Dead body, disrespectful. Don't do it.
No, very respectful.
I was already
using a
disrespectful
piece of
once, and
her
that's where I
to take on other dragons.
I'm about to
Is what I
disrespect
was
my
thinking.
hammer upside your head.
I was just thinking. Gosh, it was only
Well,
going to
that's
be
why we
that
don't let you
much
think.
of her
No.
horn bone.
No.
That's why you don't think, Ryan.
Put
I'm not
his
gonna
ass in the
miss
bag
it.
of holding.
No, I am the bag of
We
holding,
all
bitch.
just jump him and throw him in the bag of holding.
Well,
No!
So, sorry, one more question.
They see us jump him and put them in the base.
No, you don't. I don't ask.
anyway, yes, wizard.
Yes, from your perspective, centuries ago, Miranar was considered an ancient dragon?
Not exactly. No, Miranar was only considered a class of dragon by association more so than race, as Miranar is a god.
Okay.
Maybe it'd be easier to say Miranar takes on the form of a dragon, but is in fact one of the gods.
Do you know if the dragons worship Miranar?
Yes, that is generally their god.
All of them.
Mm.
Okay.
I can't account for personal takes, but generally speaking, yes.
Right.
If there's a religion about dragons, it's about Miranar.
Right. Farhan has read a lot, but he's trying to see if what he's read aligns with what's being told now, if it's still true. And so far, everything aligns, which is perfect. Thank you.
You
So,
said that Miranar took. Oh god, the shit frozen for me real quick. That was
Yeah.
weird. You said Miranar took the form of, but he's not an actual dragon.
I suppose I wouldn't know for sure exactly, but you didn't think of a god being able to take other forms. The dragon would just be the form that it primarily took, I believe.
When we spoke to the other gods, they said Miranar didn't fit their grand picture.
Oh, Miranar didn't fit the balance of the world. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. With that being said, that he took the form of a dragon, do they have forms they prefer to take as well? Would you know that?
I believe they do, and if they follow rules in the same way that I believe that they do, they have forms that they can take, but if there is a form they have to take, it is one that is, I guess I would say, assigned to them. In this case, that would also be what Miranar was. If he had to take a form, it would be a dragon. But that doesn't necessarily mean he would be limited to that form in other circumstances. Gods being all-powerful beings, after all. But this balance of Miranar not fitting within the world, I believe, was a concept that was introduced by Miranar himself. Which is why he willfully sealed himself.
So he gave himself the rumor? Or she?
I believe Miranar chose to seal himself due to the dragon sickness. Perhaps he believed it would stop it. And from what we understand about dragon sickness, the sealing of Miranar did, in fact, slow it to a substantial degree. But we now discover that Miranar is not the only source of it.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna look at the group and be like, I think we should start picking back up on what we were doing. Like we've gained a lot of knowledge here, but if anything, it kind of adds more urgency to what we were doing.
Agreed.
We've got to get to Nexus.
Before we leave, looking at the 4 different constructs, Warforged, Colossus. Thank you so much for this knowledge. Is there anything we can do or leave or return with as thanks for your assistance in this?
I don't believe there would be anything necessary. Actually, if you happen to see Elijah, or Nexus again, I should say, simply tell him that the constant Melissa says hello. I believe he'd remember me.
Would you like us to leave this space unlocked, or would you like us to lock it when we leave?
There is nothing of value down here anymore. Do with it what you will.
So above table, she did just say that there's nothing valuable down here anymore, and there is a dragon's body.
I'm going to kill you.
Just saying. Just saying. All right. Jason's ready to leave.
As we go to leave, Castle would be in the back just to make sure Jason doesn't try to go back and chip off a piece of the dragon.
Jason would not.
That
Cast
immense
invisibility.
pressure that we felt on the way in, do we still feel that now?
It's dissipated over time. You gather that what it was probably the pressure within the room, but once the door opened, a lot of it kind of managed to escape out.
Right. Then, yeah, unless anybody else says anything else, I think we all leave.
I agree.
Nope.
Farran finishes writing a lot and closes a book that he had and put it back in his pocket. Whew. All right, here we go.
To the surface!
To the surface we go. Okay.
Also use escape rope.
I know of a deep gnome that would be really happy with this place.
As you escape rope, Alyssa goes, okay, bye. Anyway. As you make your way towards the exit, you have a very long elevator ride back up once again. And as you exit the tunnel, exit the caves, and you make your way back into the mainland.
Before we exit, I would show them what I found up there.
Oh, the potion thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he found a pestle and mortar being ground down into some kind of potion with gem shards.
I'm seeing if they know anything about what they get out of it.
The Colossus lady did say that these gems were used for some kind of potion. But
Could we take it with us and see if an apothecary in another town could tell us what it is, or no? Because somebody was making something.
If you want to, I'm not going to stop you. I've got no interest in that.
Jason's going to bag it up.
Reserves in the bag of holding this crystal shard dust just comes into her face.
Just all these ingredients just hitting her in the face. Oh, what the hell?
What the hell?
After she got hit with this gigantic heart. Hey, why'd you guys jump me? What the hell?
Well, it'd be more like a slab of metal. The heart's not there anymore.
Jesus.
Dink.
This gigantic bench just lands on her. Ah!
Good lord.
Is this silver? Oh, God.
Poor Izora.
Okay.
Missed a very big session. Oh.
Oof.
It's one of those cases where I was like, this is kind of why I was pushing to push it back a little bit. But, oh well.
What a session to miss.
It's a good thing that the old mage took a bunch of notes.
Yep.
Next time we see Rosario, he's just gonna throw the book at her.
Well,
She's got shit to read.
She do love reading the books.
Also, I just want to point out the comparison that she outread Geo, and now he absolutely leaves her in the dust. I remember that ship ride.
How we doing, Lucky?
I'm still here.
All right.
All right. So, upon leaving, you're now angled back towards your main goal, which was to go towards Obsidius, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, I don't have it there.
He's done fucked up, Aaron.
It's not that big of a deal.
AA run.
We don't fuck up, bro.
Well, it was just the map for Port Hawthorne, because I must have unuploaded it at some point. What did I do with it? Am I losing my shit?
Could be.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I might have lost a map.
Oof.
Shit.
Thankfully, it's not a huge deal. Or maybe I just forgot to name it.
I name map 20 and 25.
Well, it was because the only thing on the map, honestly, was a shipyard and some buildings, so it's not like it was like...
Highly interactive.
Yeah. There wasn't a ton going on there. Okay, well, we're going mapless for this bit, but there is a small marketplace for like basic supplies, but there's no like apothecaries, there's no blacksmiths, there's no anything crazy like that here. Port Hawthorne is more of a come in, take off kind of place.
I don't know if we need anything.
Oh, Castle's set. He's ready to just beeline to
Yep.
Obsidian.
Okay.
As we pass through town, is there any like gossip or news that we can pick up just to see how world is going?
Roll me a perception. Everyone go ahead and do that.
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody, let's roll.
Everybody!
Take a 21. I'll take my 21.
I got my 17.
My God.
Not 15. 21?
21.
21.
Okay,
21?
so
The paladin's up here rolling 21s.
who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. So Ferran, you don't really hear shit. You're a little distracted.
Nope. I'm in my book. I'm just rereading everything. Okay.
All right. So, as you are passing through, generally you hear a few things. First of all, you hear that the gambling parlor in Port Lethian was shut down originally because of thievery, but now they're reconstructing the place apparently. So they're actually remodeling it. You also hear there was some commotion after the red beam that had hit Obsidius. They said there's some stuff going on over there, and that people are concerned that the elves may have attacked them or something. Which doesn't sound right because they've never had a history of that.
Whoa.
There's just right, but you're also getting the impression that this is just a lot of confusion, and the elves being the closest in region is the only thing that makes sense in terms of like an attack. You're also hearing that the Vikings of Eastavar have been sending spies into the Badlands, but they're not certain of that. And let me see. Hilariously enough, Castle and Aaron, as you guys are, I'm assuming you're going to be docking onto a boat to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys have made your reservations and whatnot to, are you going to stop at Port Lethian or no?
Did anybody
Given our
need
recent run-in with somebody who's from Port Lethian and the fact that we still maintain one of their cards, I would say we skip it.
I'd say if we had everything on the boat that we would need to make it
I have no money.
make it to what's the Delendor? You know, they have their little dock and stuff there right there. I think we should probably try to make it to that. If Port Lethian has all this shit and we don't want to run into those casino guys and everything, I think we should try to make it there.
As you are
Sound good?
boarding, yep. No matter what, though,
right.
Aaron and Castle, as you are boarding the boat, so you're boarding in this case, you'd be boarding a charting vessel since you don't have Corvus's boat here.
Yep.
And you would be chartering to Thelendor in this case.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So as you are boarding the chartering boat, all of you are getting in and going into like your quarters where they would be having you go. But Aaron and Castle, you noticed a person in a cloak within the crowd that to you stood out a little bit. And as you got a closer inspection, as they kind of like tried to weave their way out of sight, you noticed that they had a small crest of Eastavar on their cloak.
Ruh-roh.
By the time we noticed that, did they kind of already bleed into the crowd?
Yep.
I'm assuming you saw that, right?
Castle and just, yeah, I saw that. We need to be aware. Just one more thing for us to watch out for. Now we got the Vikings keeping an eye on us.
I would inform covertly to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
They might be being watched.
By who?
And what for?
What for? Hard to tell, but we also are in some very sensitive business. So I wouldn't be surprised if we started catching the attention of unwanted parties. As for the who, I motioned to Aaron to speak up so Catherine doesn't have to do all the talking.
So it looks like it was the Vikings of, mispronounce it, Eastavar.
Eastavar. Okay.
You saying the Vikings are here?
At least one of them.
Jason is going to look down at his satchel bags, and he's going to back into a corner of the ship, and he's going to look over, and he's going to cast at a second level, so it lasts a bit longer. He's going to cast invisibility on the bags. They're still on him, but nobody can see them now.
Unless you have a special monocle.
Yeah, unless somebody has a special monocle.
Okay. So, as you guys make your way yonder,
Downtown.
you hear a Cockra goes past Port Lethian, and we'll say at this point in time you've been traveling for about 3 days, and you get to about here, You get to about here, and it's a bit of a storm has kind of started to kick up a little bit, but it's not like it's not like detrimental so much just yet. It's mostly just rain and some waves.
Should
But
the
it's-
world map be on stream or no?
Not at the moment, no. For a second, yes. Just know where you are. You guys are down here.
Quick question, just since it's been a couple days, can we throw a long rest just for any spells?
I would say within that time span of getting here, yeah, you'd long rest.
Woohoo!
Thank goodness.
Just in case something happens.
Yeah, you never know.
What do you mean, just in case?
Anyway,
I will.
as you make your way in, the captain driving the ship is addressing his crew to get the sails under control and make him follow the wind the way he's trying. Like he basically is barking orders to a bunch of the crew to try and get them all to, maintain the ship and whatnot. You and some of the other passengers are just kind of meandering a little bit as the storm and the waves and whatnot's making it so you can't really rest. And I'd say realistically, it's a little bit like midday at this point, but it's really cloudy and storms kicking in and whatnot. And you know what? I feel like having some ambience, and let me find some storm ambience.
Beyonce. I felt like I said and Beyonce for a second. I'm like, wait,
And
what?
Beyonce.
The fuck is it?
Beyonce.
That's exactly what I thought you said.
And Beyonce.
In
Actually,
Beyonce.
let's do some boat storm ambience.
Sea of Thieves soundtrack.
That actually would have been a solid choice.
Ooh.
There we go. This is kind of nice, isn't it? So yeah, this is kind of sets the tone a little bit better. But yeah, you're more or less just waiting for to dock at the Lindor, which at this point is still about another day's sail away. And at the moment, you're all kind of just plagued by the thoughts of like what the dragon sickness really means, how it connects to the Shards of Zorandos, and how it almost seems like the problems occurring within the world are, these big things are two separate things, but are still connected. Also, I would actually like for all of you to roll me a history check real quick. I want to see
History.
I want to see if anybody actually caught this.
I rolled a 5.
I also rolled a 5.
Did my roll come through?
Yes, you rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
God.
came in 9.
I'm gonna roll a d10. Oh, tactical mine. Oh yeah.
Well, actually, I'll do advantage on mine.
Nice.
Just for shits and giggles.
Okay. Okay, so everyone who rolled an 18, you notice something. When the constructs were talking to you, they referred to it as the Lunar Lands. These are not
It's
called the
called
Lunar
don't know
Lands.
that.
They're called the Crescent Lands.
Crescent.
Dear God.
I thought. Isn't it? Aren't these lands called the Crescent Lands? So why were they? Why were the constructs saying lunar lands?
I mean, it's close enough. Lunar crescents. Just a name change.
Just a name change, but it's significant. Is that not significant?
The world changes every year. Imagine in centuries.
So does that mean? Is that what they were called before?
Possibly.
Could the what if there's something about the Crescent Lands that was different in their time, and that could mean that could mean that there's something then that isn't here now, and that could be related to all this, right?
I mean, a lot of the places they mention, like the southern Isles of Iverstead, I have no memory of something called the Southern Isles of Everstead. There's no isles in the south. There's an island here and an island there. A lot of the names they mentioned don't match up with our current map.
They didn't seem to know about the island to the north. And just for reference, I wasn't talking about the anomaly. I was talking about the unknown question mark island.
Just can't wrap my head around this.
There seems, I don't know. I think Matthias might be right. I think there might have been something significant that may have happened within the time frame that the Guardians do and do not remember things. I mean, I understand, Ferran, that you're also correct. You know, things change, especially over a grand period of time like that.
I mean, it doesn't mean he's wrong. I totally agree that the name change is weird, but I mean, it happens. Now, what
does.
happened is the question.
The ground could have shifted, could have made it resemble something else. Lunar and Crescent, I mean, they're still moons related. They could have just changed the name because something happened.
We also have, and I think it's safe to say that like, we've had enough maps shown to us that we probably have one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, well, Castle would pull out a map, and if they're called the Lunar Lands, we have a Crescent Island and Crescent Sea. The island being the Crescent Isle, Crescent is a phase of the moon, so perhaps if anything is related to that, it might be in that area.
That unnamed area, you mean? Or in...
No, in the Crescent Isle. Of the coast of... the Archwizard's Tower and Weatherville Barracks. Kind of up north from the Carthagis Lighthouse.
Right. And none of you have been there yet, right?
Correct.
It's curious, it's just too bad we're going in the complete opposite direction of that. But maybe... Because you were talking about the northern land, the one that's not unnamed?
And then I point to the map to the question mark island. Unless that's not on the map. And that's just for us.
It's on the map.
Okay, then I point to that in reference.
Does nobody know what that island is? Or what's... Does anyone claim dominion over it?
The closest we got was the Siren Queen, and I don't think we even saw it when we were heading down to her.
Among the Weeping Waters, you mean?
Yes. That's the closest we had ever gotten to the other two islands that are in that area. We, from what I can recall, we partially saw the anomaly, but we weren't really looking at it. We were trying to go down to the Siren Queen. We weren't really focused on anything else.
I know we're still trying to make for Obsidious, but I can't stop thinking about the anomaly and that land to the north of it. Maybe.
Well, you know what I'm also really upset about is that we didn't ask them about the land south of Obsidious, which is the land of Zorandos. From what I've read on the map.
I was gonna pick up the map, stare at it. It says valley. I don't see land.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe I have a
Valley of Zorandos. It's still land on water.
I mean, you're not wrong, though.
But
what is it about that valley that you would have asked about?
Asked about it, period. I don't have anything of that.
I mean,
It's on the way.
Oh, Cat, I'm using my headset.
It's on the way to Obsidius. Is there a chance that we would pass it by?
Depending on the route that the next charter would take us from the Lendor to Obsidius, more than likely we'll be going through that channel in between them. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything, but we will be passing by the lands. Or the
Strong
valley,
possibility.
sorry.
It's a strong possibility, but again, I don't want to keep detouring from where we're supposed to be.
especially since the beam of light literally came from Sidious. I think
if we had any time,
direct path.
I think if we had any time while being in the area, if nothing else other than our normal objective is pressing, I think we could possibly swing by it after, but that's a very strong if.
Right, this is our own.
If anything, just to check it out.
Well, we're driven purely by our own curiosities, but we can't forget the whole reason we're going to Obsidius in the first place.
Yeah.
So let's try to keep our minds focused on that in the time being. But it's what I say. But how can I? But how can I stop thinking about the anomaly? And I'm sorry, it's just too much.
But I do agree that we need to stop getting sidetracked. That a beam like the one I got to experience and that you all saw is coming from Obsidius. It probably does not mean anything good.
No, I agree.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. So as you guys have been having this conversation, you've progressed a good little ways. And then you feel the ship kind of, not like it slams into something, but like something, it got caught or something underneath it a little bit. And everyone kind of gets thrust a little bit. And the captain's like, oh boy, I think we might have hit a reef. Go check. And as some of the crew are kind of getting close to the bottom of it, they're like, I don't know, Captain. I don't think that's any reef I've ever seen. And then the ship starts to shake a little bit.
That reef is alive, I think.
I want you all to roll me a
Everybody
perception.
prepare!
I'm just gonna ask. Isn't this where Parallax's body is supposed to have been?
No.
Give or take.
Nope, he's up at the Crescent Sea.
Okay.
The Parallax's body is
roll
like
what?
south. Parallax's body was like south of Port Lethian and perception.
You said roll perception?
Yep.
Oh, you dirty asshole. I seen it 20.
Hey, another net 20.
I didn't see what I rolled.
I'm looking up,
Oh,
I'm
it
looking down, around. I'm looking everywhere.
Hold on, let me
I see
press it again.
Everything.
It's not coming up. Let me restart my thing. Refresh the page. River, go lay down.
God
Then
damn.
roll.
Quit whining in my ear.
We want to see.
Aha, that's a pun because
Hold
we're
on,
on the
dude.
sea.
There we go.
I see it.
D&D's loading.
No.
2 seconds.
No more.
Perception. I saw shit.
13,
Okay.
9, damn.
All right. So for the people who
I wish the
rolled-
other rolls took. They probably would have been better.
So the 15, the 20, 22, and 22. So everyone except for Thurek and Jason. You guys, as you're looking around, you quickly manage to catch tentacles coming up from the bottom of the ship, and you recognize you are under attack by a kraken.
How cliche.
Which way?
Son of a bitch.
Above table, did you roll for this?
Yep.
Oh, fucker.
Oh no.
How many times have we rolled for
Alright.
this?
However, we will continue this in the next session.
Yeah.
Oh, you fuck.
It's gonna be a Kraken episode.
Time to get cracked.
Just
Okay.
got Razora popping out of the bag of holding.
was-
and
What
the
attacking it.
fuck?
Why are you ruining my thing that I was gonna ask for the next session to be canon? That Razora literally just hello.
It can still
The bag
happen.
of just-
It can still happen.
I heard there was a kraken.
How many times have we rolled for this encounter?
A few times, actually.
Oof.
That's
But
great.
He was like, "Not yet, not yet."
Here's your musical teaser for it.
It's gonna be cool. Hell yeah.
Sounds so good.
I was, for some reason, I was thinking you're going to put Pirates of the Caribbean.
I would, but that's one of those things that'll get copyrighted hard.
Da, 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 da.
That one, surprisingly, the main theme, not so much. The Kraken theme, bro, nuh-uh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? The only reason I know that is because I used it for something a long time ago, and it got flagged fast.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so before we
It's
go
like, hey
anywhere
guys,
else,
can I use you in a D&D campaign for like an hour or two?
then all right. Before we go anywhere else, please level up.
Yes!
Sweet merciful gods above.
And we said it before Deku leaves.
Deku,
that
you
Deku
heard wrong.
meme.
You heard wrong. Just go to bed, Deku.
It's leveled down.
We brought
Sorry.
you in this time.
It's leveled down.
Oh,
We're gonna be level 8.
I already
As-
told Rage the level down would not bother me anymore. Don't want it to happen, but it wouldn't bother me.
As for the stream and recording, that will be everything.